Bet
You guys know what my favorite book is. Tara, do you know what my favorite book is?
I don't know. Are you? What's your favorite piece of literature?
Well, what my favorite author?
Author.
I'm sorry.
What's your favorite author of literature?
Is
Adventures.
Peter Dragons. And the book's called Tracks in the Sand. Have you read it, Tara?
I've heard about it multiple times. I think from you.
Anyways, yes.
Is it a barn burner?
It's a hardback.
I cried every time a dragon died in Game of Thrones, and every time I've rewatched it.
How many times? There was two for sure, and then the third one. Okay, I get it.
It'd help if you read my book. You probably wouldn't cry as much.
Because he's dragging it through the sand.
I was even sad. Why does it
Look at this
that?
dragon. Can we
Oh
zoom
my
in on
God!
this?
Is that the wings without the wing?
I'm a dragon.
I don't like that.
Hey guys.
I don't like that.
He's like, hey, I got rain of fire.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Dragon.
And you got this fucking.
I don't like the wings without the wing. I don't like that.
What is he doing?
Is that supposed to be Christian Bale?
Hey, guy, what are you doing there?
Look at his hands. There's like
I'm not doing anything.
doing nothing, but baby, what are you doing? That is the Mike Tyson of dragons, if I've ever seen it.
the wings without the
like
actual
to eat
flaps
ass.
look so fucking weird.
Dragon
They look like
AF.
zoom out again.
My sequel to the first
Sequel to
Furry
Peter's
Dragons.
Furry Dragons. What's the
Peter's Furry Dragon.
Peter's Furry Dragon? Tracks on the
There you
moon. What? All right. Welcome to the Decision Real Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. This week, what are we doing, Wally?
Rain of Fire.
We're firing
Dragon Tales.
that- Oh, yeah. I mean,
But we're going to start it off with a game of rock, paper, scissors to see who has to drink their beverage. Ready? On shoot, all of us, on camera.
Drink our beverage.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
fire.
Steve, chug your Arnie Palmer.
This is fire.
20 ounces. I just opened 24 fluid ounces.
Fire.
This is 1 pint of Arnie.
One pint.
1 pint of Arnie. I'll take a gulp of her.
Get in there. Get in there. Give me a good one. Don't slurp. What do you fuck? You can't get a good
You made me laugh.
drink with a slurp, dog.
There's a Friends episode where they play rock, paper, scissors, and one of them actually does do fire, but he does it like this. And they go, what? And
Ask
Ross
me about my
goes,
winner.
what is that? And Joey goes, it's fire. But there's a blooper where Ross goes, what is that? And he goes, it's fucking fire.
Dude, sorry, I don't want to get into it, but did anyone forget that Gerard Butler
Was this person?
Did you see this before? Have you seen this?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time, but yeah, I've seen it.
I think that's like everybody's thing about this movie. By the way, Reign of Fire.
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Yeah, Reign of Fire. But when you talk about this to people, they're like, "Oh yeah, the Dragon movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good." That's all
But
people
you forget
say.
who's in it.
Right.
You don't remember
Well, I think
it
you
all.
forget like the premise, like it's a
Yeah.
dragon movie and they're defending themselves, but otherwise, like I forgot the story.
What was the story?
Well, like I mean, how they were digging.
Well, hey.
And they came across, like, his mom came across it. Like, I forgot that whole beginning.
So he basically, or his mom basically started this.
Let out this.
Let out the world's ender.
And he's just chilling down there for,
You
It
let,
looked like he was having a great time.
hundreds of years.
Right.
you let the kid down there. Why is the kid allowed to be down there?
Oh, he got spit in the face, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Which
Haktuid.
felt like should have been way more damaging to his eyesight.
Well, I feel like that was the whole thing, is that's what they're trying to do to spit fire, but because he's been down there so long, he hasn't done it, or maybe he wasn't able to do it in that part or whatever. And that, because if you notice, when they're trying to spit fire, they're shooting out of two like tubes or whatever in them.
But his eyes were like blood red when he was talking to his mom after it happened. So they looked like they were way more damaged than.
Well, yeah, he probably
they
got
really
a little fucked up. Also, his mom just died. So
I mean,
maybe
you
he's
saw
crying or
scarring on his skin, but
Sure.
like his actual eyes looked like.
Every time I listen to the Hell Song now by Sum 41, I can't not hear that
Oh God.
because it starts out with a. Yeah.
That's one of my first guitar riffs I learned.
Really?
Way back in the day, yeah.
That song doesn't feel
There
that
wasn't
old.
Smoke on the Water.
No. Actually, then Horse with No Name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a weird.
Rocks and birds and sticks and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Smoke on the Water one of the, like, when you take actual lessons, like one of the first, like one of the things they teach?
Have you tried playing guitar, Tara? If
Why
we
not?
walked outside
Not like for real.
Yeah.
I've like
you
held
and
one
I
and like
to
strummed.
walk right outside that door, and within
You could
5
teach
minutes,
me.
I could teach you. Yeah.
Even with these little hands.
Even your little baby hands. Burger King hands.
I don't know what
I've
to do
played
with this.
Guitar Hero.
Steve got the meat mittens.
Speaking of the plot of Rain of Fire,
Speaking of,
Meat Mittens, a brood of fire-breathing dragons emerges from the earth and begins setting everything ablaze, establishing dominance over the planet.
I feel like they snuck, like they got into this movie, and for some reason, the eating ash thing just came in.
Yeah,
For some reason, that didn't feel like it was a
thing.
original, like,
there's no way
source
they can
material
survive
thing.
on ash alone,
Yeah,
from what
yeah.
I know about dragons.
You know, and trust me,
And I know
stuff,
quite a
right.
bit.
Well, these dragons in this world,
know my
I thought is a cool.
I've seen Game of Thrones.
Right. I thought it was a cool spin on dragons, right? That
Yeah.
they're not eating people because think
I
about
mean,
it.
they
Like,
will,
right.
but they don't.
That's not what's keeping them
Need it,
going, right?
yeah.
They need ash,
Which,
cool.
like ashy layers.
Which they
What?
can make unlimited. Essentially, they could make unlimited. Like they just have to burn things.
Well, hold on. It's not very particular, right? Maybe they have to burn people or meat to eat it, and that has to
But-
be what's ashing it up.
But when they burn that field, they even
was-
they said he's not worried about us. He wants
Yeah.
the ash, and that was just a field, except for the one person that was somewhere in there.
But what,
Actually, no, he wasn't because he ate that person.
true.
She ate that person.
Who knows?
They didn't seem to.
Maybe that's the whole thing. They lack the technology or anything to figure it out because it's all burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
It all was turned to ash, and they ate it. Right?
That boy.
Fuck that guy
Fuck
went
that
there
guy.
to get those maters and ruined it all.
Oh my God, that's a food source.
Fuck that guy.
Like,
It's always one.
There's
It's
always someone.
fucking one.
Yeah.
the fuck?
Judas.
Where to watch this guy? Nowhere for free, or on a subscription, but you can rent it from YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, and Fandango at home, as well as Amazon. Pretty much like every other movie that's everywhere. This is places.
Yes, I definitely rented this
I feel like this
out of
is
laziness, sheer laziness.
I just watched it on Plex. So.
Oops. I feel like this is one of those movies where you thought or you would think like, yeah, this is probably on nothing, but turns out it's on
A few
most
things.
stuff. Yeah.
You think it's because of the actors?
I mean, probably.
Probably, right?
I mean, no one's going. Christian Bale, Matthew McConaughey, fucking
Gerard
Young
Butler.
Gerard Butler.
young Gerard Butler.
They're
going
all
like,
young in this.
This is not. Yeah, let's watch this. And there's somebody else in this too. What?
There's the girl from Goldeneye. Don't know her
right,
name.
right.
Mm-hmm.
There's the connection there for Walter.
There's the young kid from
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, Jack Gleason. I
He's
believe
in
his
there
name
for a
is.
total of
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
He just likes dragging.
Funny, right? That he
You guys know what my favorite book is? Tara, do you know what my favorite book is?
I don't know. Are you? What's your favorite piece of literature?
Well, what my favorite author?
Author.
I'm
What's
sorry.
your favorite author of literature?
Is
Adventures.
Peter Dragons. And the book's called Tracks in the Sand. Have you read it, Tara?
I've heard about it multiple times. I think from you.
Anyways, yes.
Is it a barn burner?
It's a hardback.
All right.
Oh, no.
You get one of those.
All right.
Is it a soft cover? No. This is written by Greg Shabbat, Kevin
Shaboot.
Perturka, and Matt Greenberg. Perturka.
Shaboot.
Directed by Rob Bowman.
Old Robbie Bowman.
Yeah, he's done. He actually did the X-Files movie, which was pretty decent. And he's done some TV shows and stuff. Cool. This is rated R for strong, crude sexual content.
Sexual
No, hold on.
content?
I didn't put this one down. It's rated R for fucking dragons.
Dragons.
That could give you an R rating.
Well, with being eaten. That was pretty good. I'll give you that.
I heard that the new Jurassic Park movie is going to be rated R. And I was like, what are they going to do to like make it R? You're going to have sex?
Just
Just gore, probably. Sorry.
There's already, I mean,
more gore.
we went
We're
over this
talking
a
like
few
ripping
times.
people apart.
like blood dripping from
Fuck yeah.
everywhere. Hell yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say we went over what makes a movie an R-rated movie.
We have
It's
multiple times.
definitely gonna be the limbs that are getting pulled off, guaranteed.
And seeing like shredding of,
Yes.
I don't want to see it.
I don't really
Sure,
even
like
think
a
it was
Julian's
that bad.
hand.
I want to see a raptor put their claw on someone's back and like right in the
Do you
back
think
of
we're
the
going to
neck
get
and just
new dinosaurs again like the last couple we're doing? Or do you think
Nude?
it's going
new.
Neil?
New.
New?
So obviously, if this is rated
New.
R, hold on. So this needs to be said.
Already
So if this is
nude.
rated R, they're not going for the we need to make new dinosaurs and make new toys to sell to new kids.
No, this is a...
Right.
death
But also,
match.
yeah, but it's Jurassic Park, so probably. Yeah, there's got to be.
Because
a
they
new
didn't
dinosaur.
need to... I mean, the first three were just fine without them
No, they
having
had
to
the
come up with new...
They had the Spinosaurus or whatever in the third one.
That wasn't... No, but they didn't develop... A Spinosaurus was a dinosaur.
You were right. I get what
You
you're
meant
saying. You're
make up a
talking about
I'm saying
dinosaur.
creating...
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I'm
oh,
saying
oh,
messing
oh.
with DNA, making new dinosaurs. Like they did in the last two.
Dude, just
If you want to get deep, hold on. All these are made
first
up.
two.
All
They didn't
these,
do it in the last
all these
two.
dinosaurs are made up because they're using frog DNA to splice together to make them to whatever they think they would be.
frog DNA.
You know what
Dino
I mean.
DNA.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I don't know. Maybe
Also, where are they going to go? Because the one island is gone. That
Is-
other island
Isla
is still
Sorna.
there.
Isla
Nublar.
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 Yeah.
What is the?
Those are the two.
There's the only two.
Those are
Okay.
the two.
The one was Site A and Site B. They were making dinosaurs on Site B, and Site A was the theme park.
I mean, now they are
Gotcha.
other places because they had taken them
Sure.
to other
They're in the
places.
world
but
now.
those were
Yeah.
the two main islands.
Here's how you make the movie good. You ready? There's no fucking backstory of what's going on. It's a thriller movie in which there's one dinosaur or multiple, maybe raptors, whatever, that are almost like hunting a group of people that are in this location that something goes wrong. There's no power, there's no nothing, and they're being hunted by stuff in the darkness, right? Don't go into the long grass. That shit,
Don't
right?
go into the long
Which
grass.
they touched a little bit in some of the other movies.
Right, but
me
I
add-
want a dark, gritty horror movie that we barely see these dinosaurs, and they're picking people off one by one.
No,
and I'm
I don't
talking
want to barely,
gri-
but I want to see dinosaurs.
Starring-
Oh, we'll see 'em.
Jeff Goldblum
Jeff Goldblum.
and a little African American girl gymnast.
For whatever reason,
So
yes.
Jurassic Park 2.
Yes.
It's a lost word.
But like,
But
yeah,
I am excited for Jonathan Bailey, and ScarJo is in it as
I
well,
mean-
I saw.
as much as I like her,
I like him, so that's enough for me.
as long
Plus,
as
I
you,
like dinosaurs.
Czar.
dinosaurs, as long as they get the movie not shitty.
They
I'm here
could
for
make
it. What?
15 more Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies, and I will still watch them because I like dinosaurs.
I think the
Yeah,
the male
demographic.
dragon in this would off any dinosaur in the Jurassic.
Well, none of the
World.
dinosaurs can breathe fire, so
Nope.
he's got a little bit of.
Yeah,
advantage.
he doesn't even need to.
He doesn't
get
actually
close.
even need to go hand-to-hand combat.
Well,
he
according
can
to
just.
them, that's why they went extinct. Multiple extinction events caused by the dragons.
Doesn't make.
So Wally's trying to do something here, and I think it's very, very clever.
You want to cross over with like dragons and
No,
dinosaurs.
he's trying to bring us back to the movie by saying that
dragons.
the
Dragons.
asteroid didn't extinct dinosaurs in the world of
Asteroids.
Rain of Fire. The asteroids. The
got
dragons killed all the dinosaurs.
Was there just it was just the way he described it in his narration at the beginning
Mm.
when he's writing a letter. Who was he writing a letter to?
His unborn baby.
Was it?
I
Who
know,
was
I
the
know.
letter to? That was weird, right?
Future historians.
Okay, so he's writing a letter. So in his story that he explained, the one they found was the male dragon.
Initially,
Peter Dragon.
Okay.
yeah.
What? Where? How did they? I don't remember how they got other dragons then
What do you mean?
it's. I think it says that they slowly started.
coming out from other
Yes.
places
Yes.
because they couldn't have made. The male can't make other dragons by himself. He needs the female dragons.
Watch me.
So the male was the first one that came out. So where did the female ones come out?
there's
of?
some tree frogs that will change sex. So then
and
keep
now we're
the-
back. now we're back.
That will.
We got you back around.
frog.
And you're bringing me back to the dinosaurs, and
Right.
I'll stay
Dinosaurs.
there.
Dinosaurs.
Life
Finds a way.
Finds a way.
There it is.
Making me
It is.
want to watch Lost World.
That's a good one, man.
It's
What
such
a
great movie.
what a man too. That dragon, just like I'm just gonna make all these bitches, and you guys go and like do
Yeah, like
all
that's
shit.
Good for him.
I'll just hang
figure
back.
it out.
It's like a lion.
So
like
also,
the
was
lionesses all
hold
do
on.
all the work.
If there was a male dragon that was being born,
Sound like a bad gig.
He's just making the babies and eating
Yeah.
what they make.
Doesn't sound like a bad gig.
I mean,
I
just
bet-
hanging,
I bet it
just
doesn't.
hanging and banging. What? If he
Hanging and
was,
banging,
so
dog.
if there was male dragons being born, do you think he was killing them as they were young?
I don't know because
Or-
they said all of them are females,
Right.
except for the one. So can they only reproduce females?
Or he's offing them because
How
hey,
would he know?
He knows.
Does he?
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
it sounds like he just, from the way they described it, he was literally just flying by, spermiciding everything. yeah.
Right. I mean, well, no, you got to think. So if he's that large and that he looks a little different
He's-
too, right?
He
So
looks
maybe
edgy. He looks like he's been through some shit.
sure he looks emo.
How's he flying with all those holes in his wings?
Not
I don't know.
not for long periods of time. He's flapping them to
Just
get going.
hoofing.
Maybe because he's so
I
big.
felt that way in other movies too, where like dragons and stuff, or dinosaurs that they've had with wings, like they're flying, but you can clearly see holes in their wings
Yeah, I'm
to
sure
make
it
them look
sucks, but it's
edgier.
probably
You know what I
not
mean?
as-
But how is that working?
Probably still possible.
Movie magic.
I mean, you'd have to obviously have more
The thermodynamics
More
of
fold spaces than
Right,
holes
right.
to make
Yes.
to actually push through.
Well,
But
you don't
like
see. They're not like fully Swiss cheesed out. They're holes here and there.
I think he has.
his looked pretty rough though.
I think he's so big, so he has more surface area than that seems that he can fly with.
that.
Right. So he's probably on the cusp
He's quite
of
big.
of
There's
hey,
what is it?
a couple more holes in my wings. I'm
House
done.
of Dragons.
House of
I haven't
Dragons.
watched
Dugong?
that,
Is it
so I don't know.
Dugong?
I haven't watched.
There's a dragon in there. There's a bunch of holes in his wings. Not giving anything away, but it's
'Cause
a
he's-
gigantic
'cause
one. It's
the
way
big, big
bigger
one.
than this
Yeah,
fucking
the big one.
Yeah.
Well, because there's the ones back in
Think
the
of the amount of
day,
air he's
even
pushing
in,
to get
even
up.
Like as big
in
as a
Game of
fucking
Thrones,
castle.
even in Game of Thrones, like the original series, they talked all the time that the dragons of the older days were much bigger than like the ones that she
The Targaryens.
had.
Imagine just saddling up a fucking dragon.
Is there anything more badass? I feel like
No.
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 A tiger dragon.
You could jump
What?
at a dragon with a fucking axe.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
badass.
pretty badass.
I cried every time a dragon died in Game of Thrones, and every time I've rewatched it.
How many times? There was two for sure, and then the third. Okay, I get it.
It'd help if you read my book. You probably wouldn't cry as much.
Because he's dragging it through the sand.
I was even sad about. I was even sad about
This dragon?
the female dragon. She crashed down and her wing was like,
Oh, my arm.
her
Fuck
head
you.
was like.
Top 5 deaths.
In
Any movie.
any
ever.
movie, we're talking like top 5
You're
best.
talking McConaughey.
Yeah, just
Beth-
badass deaths. Not like necessarily gruesome, but if you had to going out in
Epically,
style.
epic deaths.
Yes, top 5.
Okay, so not like important death, like hey, I'm
No,
like,
no,
like
no.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, because he
yeah.
Killing
really
himself
didn't.
at
Or
He
the
that girl
really
that gets hit
didn't.
by that light post in that.
Because it was an
horror
epic
movie
death,
or-
but he
Hereditary.
really didn't like.
Yeah, just a fucking
Do
dude
anything.
going, all right. Or a chick fucking going, all right, let's fucking.
This is
We're
it.
checking out, dog.
I mean,
awful water
anytime.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Yeah, but they're not trying to kill themselves. They don't. You know what
Why
I mean?
don't he
They're
wasn't
just
trying
idiots.
to kill himself. He would just
Good point. That's
accept.
a- yeah,
yeah.
He wasn't trying to kill himself. He just said accepted if
No, they were
this
dumb.
doesn't work, then
no.
I'm gonna die.
Got another one.
Okay.
Independence Day.
Hey boys,
Yeah.
remember me?
Yeah,
That's really
for
good.
sure.
I'm back.
For sure, because
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's good.
I
because
never.
he also saves the world.
Yeah. Also, I never realized as a young child watching that movie, I thought him just driving the plane up in there is what blew it up. I was like, why wouldn't they just do that before? It's them trying to shoot the planet, and the plane at the same time is there
Blocks it.
that blows up
So-
the plane that blows up
It,
into that.
it implodes.
Exactly. I was like,
Dude, it's
oh,
so
when
good.
I figured that out. Yeah.
Light bulb.
Mhm.
One of the best.
There's a lot of like movies where people will sacrifice themselves to save other people. You know what I mean? If you were looking at TV shows / movies, games, video games, in The Last of Us, Tess sacrifices
yeah.
herself. Well, obviously, she knows she's gonna turn, but she still badassily does it and defends her,
What
self
about
for
the
a while.
grandma in Dante's Peak?
Grandma on
Oh,
Dante's
dude,
Peak.
she's
that
a fucking.
like
That's
a boss.
gotta be.
I
That's gotta be up
was
there too.
That's
I was
up there.
traumatized.
Oh
over
yeah,
that.
she was too, because her legs were literally melting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of good ones in here. I just looked up a random AI search on this. Heroic Iron Giant. Remember, he obviously came back, right? I'm pretty sure he came back.
Independence Day is on there.
Jean Grey, X-Men 2.
Nah.
King Leonidas.
300.
Yeah, but he doesn't go. Yeah.
But the top 3 aren't even on that list.
Father Damien.
Click on the
Karras,
thing so you can see the top
Exorcist.
3.
Oh wait,
You
we
have to
have
do
this.
more.
Oh, look.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi.
That's a good one.
That was number 4.
He
So
gave himself
what's-
for the bed.
What do you think the top 3 would be
The
then?
Exorcist.
So
Black Cauldron. No idea.
the Black Call. Oh, that's a Disney movie.
Independence
That's a
Day,
Disney.
okay.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Okay, top 3. Ready?
Well,
I never saw
Gran Torino. Oh, that's
Armageddon.
Good. Gran Torino's a good one.
Yeah.
Armageddon. Come on. Come on.
Gran Torino's a very, very good one. Because
I don't remember Gran Torino. That's when he's the grumpy old man in the house.
Yeah,
Right.
he knows he's old as fuck, and he's like, I'm just gonna do one last thing, kind of.
Okay. Yeah.
And he gives his life up for
Yeah.
sending all these other guys to jail.
Armageddon
They're
for
trying to
sure.
induct
Them and them.
Armageddon
Say
for
it.
sure, because that's similar to like Independence Day, where like he
Yeah, that's a
good
sacrificed
one.
himself.
Yeah, and he does it in a way
Just
like.
Oh, I got it.
you breathe.
Stop.
Spock.
I was
Star
waiting for you to
Trek
keep
2,
going with
The
it.
Wrath of Khan.
I like animal crackers.
That is a good death. That is a very good one.
Yeah.
They even did an all right job in the new one. Anyways, it's good. It's not a bad list. Some of those I don't fucking know.
Yep.
Kind of weirded out they don't have. Oh no, they did. They did have Independence Day.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, never mind. No,
It
I'm
was
good.
number
I'm
5.
good. I'm good.
So
then.
what about in the Crank movies? He knows he's gonna die, and he goes out killing everybody.
I think that's the opposite.
But is it
Still cool?
because he's not saving anybody? But no, in the second movie, he's saving other people.
Kind of. He's just
Sticking
going
shotguns up people's
fucking
asses.
He
rampage
doesn't
trying to save
die,
himself.
though.
Yeah, he
I guess
does.
these are
The first
selfless.
one, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He dies.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't remember
whole.
him dying.
Yeah, he falls out of an airplane and lands on the ground
Yeah.
or helicopter or whatever. They
Well-
save him in the second movie
Yeah.
because they give him a different heart or something.
Which is just.
Or no,
No.
they take his heart out
Yeah.
and give it to that old guy.
Yep.
I think
What a great movie.
I think
God
they're
damn.
selfless deaths inherently that we're looking for now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? So like, hey, the zombies are coming. I'll hold them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna die. Might as well do this right. Those two.
I mean, Gerard Butler shutting the door, even in this movie,
True.
when he shut the door with the
Whatever. Yeah.
whatever fire extinguisher to make sure it didn't get.
Do you
down to
think
them.
he just done,
Evaporated.
or do you think you're feeling that
Oh no! Do you
You're
think?
feeling it
do you
probably
think
for a
Dragon
brief
Fire
period.
is hotter than like?
real fire?
Every
Fire
movie
fire?
is like pretty much said that it's hotter than real fire.
But it's like like you're disintegrating.
Yeah, you're getting put.
Even in
ash.
Game of Thrones, they
it's
like turned to
melting
ash.
tanks, right? In this one, it's pretty serious.
Yeah.
You're just
God.
Yeah, and he's just blowing into a castle too.
Like there's
That's
no
fucking
bone.
crazy.
No bones about it, man.
Nope.
No bones about it.
just ash.
Bone appetit.
Bone appetit. What I was trying to get to was the rating. PG-13 for sex and nudity, violence and gore, profanity, alcohol, drug and smoking, and frightening and intense scenes.
And this was rated PG-13.
PG-13, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I forgot to do that one. Doing my notes a little hastily fast today. For no reason.
Blind.
Starring Christian Bale as Quinn
Rachel.
Abercrombie. Ben Thornton as young Quinn. Matthew McConaughey as Denton Van Zandt. What a
Van
boss name.
Van Zandt.
Denton Van Zandt.
It's so close to Van
One
Damme,
thing-
though. It's like, ooh.
One thing I
On
hate more,
purpose.
Americans.
All right. We got Isabella
High school girl.
Skorokupko as Alex Jensen. That's your girl
Goldeneye
from
chick.
Goldeneye. Gerard Butler as Creedy. Scott Motor
He
as
doesn't even have a
Jared.
last name. He doesn't even get a last name.
Just Creedy. That's probably his last name.
Is he Irish? Gerard Butler?
He's
probably
Irish.
there.
He's-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think pretty sure he's Irish.
Irish or Scottish, something over there.
I think he's
Oh, why?
Google it.
He can Google it.
Yeah, but I've
But
been
he's good.
getting held back. I don't
Yeah,
need to
you
Google
did that,
everything. Okay.
David Kennedy as Eddie Stacks and Alexander Sadig is AJ. So Siddig. Sadig.
That's the one in
Or is
the,
it side
like kind of doing the
Duke?
communications.
Yeah. AJ, yep. Kind of doing the communications because there's not a lot going on there.
Oh my God! So did the
why?
hawk die?
I think everything died.
I'm pretty sure
Oh my god!
that
I
whole
didn't think
castle-
about the
that whole
hawk.
castle
Couldn't it
just-
have just flown away? Maybe it flew away. Hey, maybe it flew away.
It flew away.
Sure.
It saw
It
this
could've.
big ass dragon and
I
went,
think-
"Hey guys,
I
It
think-
getting outta
did
here.
because
I
it
think
was
I blew
alerting
away
them.
the IT guy. I was
It
upstairs.
should've flown away.
it blew away either
Oh, but sometimes it
fire
had
or
a
by
chain
itself?
on it.
It's dead.
that chain melted as it flew away."
It definitely died.
Stupid bird!
it definitely died.
He's like, "Smell something cooking."
God damn it! Oh my god.
And those chicken wings were well done.
Dude, I don't like when he went and took an egg out of the dragon though. Because where did he just take that out of? It did not look
The
like her
noise.
stomach.
Do the noise that I hate.
No. It's straight up. I don't know. I thought it was cool because that was a downed dragon, right? Obviously, and it felt like it was like.
It looked like it went to its leg though to do that, didn't it? Like
I
its
thought
head
that was
a
was
throat.
here.
I thought it was a throat.
I thought the dragon was just
Wow.
like all like blech, and like fucked up because the big dragon
but
ate it, right?
No, that was the.
I thought that was the whole thing. Was the big dragon was like fuck this bitch, threw it to the ground, and then that's how they got to that dragon. I could
No.
be wrong.
No, because he wasn't there.
Okay.
I thought it was the one that fell. The first one they killed
or that
on
maybe.
their like by their castle.
The castle. But how cool would it be to say that? Like, oh, buy my castle.
It was gone now, so I was like,
Well, yeah, but if you had a castle, wouldn't you be like, yeah,
Yeah,
just come
it's
by
my
the castle later?
I know when
I'll
he
be
said
there.
that later, like after all his men died, and then they were like, the castle.
We all
castle.
survived some sort of like full on apocalypse, right?
Oh,
Where's the
Jesus.
first place you guys are going to put up shop?
I mean, can I easily leave the United States?
Yeah.
Hold
It-
on, hold on.
it's-
Like,
this is-
are we talking dragons or what are we talking?
Yeah,
It
'cause
doesn't
this-
matter. No,
it
no.
does
I don't want
matter.
to. I don't want to get
It
into
does matter.
The
It
world's
makes a
gone to
difference.
shit. There's not a ton of people left. You're going somewhere
Okay, is
to find a place to hold
is
up.
the risk still out there? Because that makes a difference too.
I don't know. Yes, the risk is going to be there because there's evil people now trying to survive also. So just let's plan
I
that.
would go remote. I would want to be remote enough,
but I want. I don't.
still
I don't.
have supply.
But
to
I
really
want a
get supply.
specific place. That's what I'm looking for. Like, does anyone? Do you guys have a bug out place that you would go to?
I probably wouldn't stay in the United States.
I'm going to Costco, baby.
Maybe
Supplied.
Yeah.
Supplied
Yeah.
out. Lots of
hold
supplies.
up in Costco or Walmart or some shit like
That's
that,
probably a good one.
Costco's better than
or
you
like a
think.
mall, like in Dawn of the
Dawn of the
Dead.
Dead.
I was
But I,
thinking
feel like
about-
everybody would think that too. Costco is one of those things, but not a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, Costco."
Costco.
Do you
Right.
guys have like a? This might be a dude thing. I don't know, Tara. You can tell me. Do you guys have plans if weird natural disasters happen of where you would go? Like for me, if
I don't really want to share that because
gigantic wave comes in, gigantic
I'm
wave comes
surfing
in.
it. What?
Fucking escaped LA, dog.
Yeah, right.
Going to the bridge, going to the highest building kind of thing. Do you have places mapped out like that? Anybody?
not for a tidal wave.
Not really, but
Not for a tidal
for
wave.
certain
Underground
things,
bunkers.
sure, yeah.
Other
things.
things we've
Sure.
but I'm not gonna say because I don't want other people to like.
Go to
Go
my
there.
bug out
You know
tent.
what I mean?
Right, yeah, exactly. You ain't riding this wave with me. Fuck.
See Tara in a ghillie suit.
Yeah. What do you got then?
Huh? Where would I go?
Yeah, so okay, giant tidal wave's coming.
I'm
Yeah,
probably going
'cause-
to the bridge.
Just standing on that bridge.
Tippy
Just gonna
top.
take it
I'm just gonna fight everybody off.
But what happens when the bridge gets taken out by the wave?
by the wave.
I don't think it's going to.
Which
Okay.
bridge?
Solomon.
Solomon.
I've got to be able to get there quick.
Now, you know, if you
So
go
you're
in,
talking about a tidal wave
you-
on
you-
the river?
but if you drive
Just coming on
into
land.
the
We're not that
country.
far from.
further away from the coasts,
Yeah,
Assuming it all dies out.
then you can avoid it.
okay,
What?
so you're saying that it's such a big wave that it's just going to
Oh my
encapsulate.
god, there's not enough
Okay.
water for that.
Who knows?
Asteroid's coming, and it's hitting middle of the
And there's a
ocean.
chance of survival.
Maybe we
If
don't
there's
know.
not a chance of survival, I'm just fucking hanging out at my house.
Just
yeah.
I
Let
feel
it
like
eat.
All right.
I've said that
I'm getting
before.
butt
I've said that
naked.
before. Where I feel like I'd have to because
Yeah.
if I survived and everybody I knew everybody I loved died, that would actually be equally as traumatic. Like if I was able to escape and find a place, but it was one of those situations like where you couldn't tell too many people because like of supplies and stuff, I would want to probably just die with everybody else because I would feel the guilt and the remorse of like letting all the people that I know perish,
okay,
Dude, it'd be so fun.
like all my
I
loved
mean,
ones.
kind of.
Shit goes south.
Yeah.
Right? You somehow survive.
Somehow.
However, maybe. Dude, that's an interesting world
I can't.
afterwards. I'm in. Dude, I'm in.
I don't even like movies.
I already
like
got
that.
stuff.
I can't talk about it.
I got some stuff prepped out. I'm going to go scavenging.
I'm gonna go scavenging.
Find me a solid place.
See, that's how the dragon was laying,
Maybe land gapped.
and he was near its
You know what I'm
head.
saying, Steve?
So where the fuck did he? It looked like he literally reached into the wing. It was what
Well,
it
that's
looked
what I was
like.
trying to find was the anatomy of
into
said
the wing.
dragon.
Because that's the ring that
That's
fell.
where he reached into.
And that's its
they're-
fucking wing.
Maybe
No, it's
under
its
your
chest.
armpits.
That's its
Oh,
chest.
like in there. Oh,
That's
like
where I
past
thought.
the wing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just
I
don't
don't-
think that's where the egg would be. Also, what he just saw it. He was able to see the egg, and it's
He just knows the anatomy. They've killed him before. Just
No,
not a
he
frequent
hadn't.
Thing.
no, he had not.
He had known the anatomy of a dragon.
Quinn?
Yeah.
How?
He just knew from them dying before. They say that the military had taken a bunch of them out, but they just got like overwhelmed and stuff. They say that in the beginning of the movie. I don't know. You don't get to physically see it, but he does have working knowledge of these dragons. He's the first one. Even Matthew McConaughey sees it. He's like, "Oh, you've seen him before, haven't you?"
Oh,
know?
also because he
Seen 'em all.
encountered the first one,
Yeah.
He let him
but
out.
that one wouldn't have had any eggs because that was boy dragon.
Let's be real. He let him out.
Why does it
Look
like
at this
that?
dragon. Can we
Oh
zoom
my
in
god,
on
is
this?
that the wings without the wing?
I'm a dragon.
I don't like.
hey guys.
I don't like that.
He's like, hey, I got right of fire.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Dragon.
And then you got this fucking.
I don't like the wings without the wing. I don't like that.
What is he doing?
Is that supposed to be Christian Bale?
Hey, guy, what are you doing there?
Look at his hands. There's like
I'm not
cuffs.
doing anything.
doing nothing, but baby, what are you doing? That is the Mike Tyson of dragons, if I've ever seen it.
The wings without the
like
actual
to eat
flaps
ass.
look so fucking weird.
Dragon
They look like
ass.
zoom out again. They look like a praying mantis or something,
Kind
like
of, yeah,
without
yeah.
the flaps on the
That
wings.
looks way more terrifying.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks like a
coming for you,
fucking
mate.
bug.
I'm
It looks like
gonna
a
get
giant,
you.
scary lizard bug.
Get over,
I'm gonna get you.
get over here.
Oh my god.
All right.
Come here, come here. Ah, fuck. Runtime on this, 102 minutes. It's
Meonis.
it's okay. I got one very important question.
Shoot.
This movie or Dragonheart?
Dragonheart all day, every day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's different.
I love this movie.
They're
but
different vibes. Dragonheart's got more like
Look,
passion.
as soon as you said that, Steve, look at this.
Which movie is Dragonheart? Yeah, exactly.
Never ending story.
Yep.
Although it bugged me now looking back how human that dragon's face looks. Not human, but it's got more like
Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be
Sean
more of a
Connery.
It's supposed to be more of a cartoon
what's that
character.
one?
When it goes home and fucks the prom queen.
So that whole top picture is
The left is
Rain of
Rain of
Fire.
Fire. The
And
left
then
is
that's-
Never Ending Story.
Can he count as a dragon?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah. He's a furry dragon.
He's a dog dragon. But
You ever
it's like a dog.
my sequel to the first
Sequel to
Furry
Peter's Dragon-
Dragons?
Furry Dragons. What's the
Peter's furry dragon?
Peter's Furry Dragon? Tracks on the
There you
moon. What?
That part in Neverending Story where he's riding him and he's like down there
What are you
and he
talking about?
makes
Riding?
when he's on the back of the
Slow
dragon.
down.
But when he makes that sound where he goes,
I know
why does he
exactly
yell
what
when
you're
he's
talking about.
The dragon, I can't remember his
He's
name.
a dragon.
When he starts like descending and he's like,
Oh no, Peter, we're
It's
going
kinda
down.
scary.
why?
Yeah.
Like, also
right.
that wolf thing, the depression or whatever it represents, because all of them represent
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
different. The wolf thing is terrifying. When he's like in the darkness and you can just see his eyes and his teeth.
Those movies are kind of fucked up.
Also the horse.
Oh, the horse dying. Why do you keep Tara? Shut up.
You're
The
doing it.
movies
You're
keep
doing this
coming
to
up.
yourself.
The movies keep coming up.
Well, speaking of movies, this movie was released on July 12th, 2002.
Sorry.
It feels older, but not.
I think, yeah.
Oh no, what now?
Is this when he takes off?
Falcon!
Yeah. Peter, we're going down. No. Yeah.
No, I was hoping to get the takeoff sequence.
Oh.
There
It's
it
going to
is.
be there somewhere.
Is this Jim Henson, you think? It's got to be Jim Henson, right?
Bandeja.
Copyrighted.
All right, let's not watch this whole thing. Yeah, let's not watch this whole thing.
Oh,
Anyways.
good. Top 10 that week. No particular order. I'm going to tell you guys again. This is July 12th, 2002. Most of the movies in this top 10, I just don't feel like are this old, and it's kind of hurting me. Okay.
2002.
Number 10, The Bourne Identity.
Oh, my.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said this a lot. This is a big top 10.
This is a big one?
This is a big top 10.
Big one.
Number 9, a movie I think gets kind of overlooked in today's spectrum of movies that haven't been looked back on for people to be like, oh, dude, yeah, that movie. A Minority Report.
Also great.
Mm-hmm.
Also great.
Again, though, same. Like, people don't go, oh, fuck, you got to watch this if you haven't seen
That
it.
was almost culty. That one's
Yeah.
almost got a cult
It's-
following.
Yeah.
But also Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise. Like,
Yeah. A lot of those wild science-y ones do.
And I feel like they get what the future looks like better than a lot of movies. Like
Sure.
the whole thing of when you go somewhere, it scans your irises and then gives you ads pointed just to you that only you can see based on you.
We're almost there, dude.
Yeah.
We're damn close.
Yeah. And this was in 2002. 22 years ago.
They got it. They have it figured out.
Number 8. Like Mike.
Oh, like Mike. Is
Is it even... Is
That space.
That's a little Bow Wow, right?
Yeah.
See, the movie's terrible.
There was a basketball.
movie's
There was a
terrible.
basketball song though.
Basketball
Yeah.
Jones.
But
I-
no, that
I-
space. That was in Space
I'm
Jam.
pretty sure I
Basketball Jones. I don't give a fuck. It's a good
was
song.
forced to watch this with my
awesome.
ex-girlfriend a while ago.
Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones.
Oh my God.
baby, ooh.
Ooh, baby. Driving me. Number 7. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, that's a big one.
I've never seen it.
Ohana. It means family,
Means
just so you know.
family.
Yeah.
I speak Hawaiian.
Go ahead. Let me hear your best.
Aloha.
I don't know how you even made that sound white. He said, aloha.
How do you know if
Aloha.
if aloha means hello and goodbye? How do you know, like, when someone's on the conversation, they say, "Okay, take care, aloha,"
Don't
and
they
then they
just
just start all over again?
Sure.
Aloha, brah. Is that it? Is that
Ah.
Mahan? Hey, man, I'm the whitest guy you know. Aloha.
Numa Numa fish.
Number 6. Didn't know this was a
Look,
movie.
bitch.
She's got it.
The Crocodile Hunter Collision Course.
Probably terrible.
I don't
But
know
it's-
what
but-
that fuck that.
I know.
Crocodile Hunter, man. Fucking.
I know who. The
Crying.
movie's probably not good.
Unless it's not a movie and it's more of like a.
If it's docu, cool. You got a laptop, Wally. Why don't
You get.
why don't you
I
look it
wasn't
up?
saying that. The Cranky
Google.
Croc.
What is the fucking movie again?
Hunter. It's fruity. The Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. Steve Irwin. The Crocodile Hunter mistakes some CIA agents for poachers and sets out to stop them from capturing a wily croc, which, unbeknownst to him, has swallowed
Wily
a tracking
croc.
drone.
Right.
It has a
Wily Croc.
5.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Basketball. We love
That's
that
good shit.
basketball. That's what I couldn't think. I could not think of that.
Guys, you want to see something
Playing
funny?
Cranky.
basketball.
What?
I accidentally hit back twice on the old YouTube,
Congo.
and we got our Congo clip again with Amy.
God damn it.
All buckling our seatbelts. You can do it. Go on. Yeah, that's it. Good girl. Here's an egg.
All right.
Take that fucking shit.
That egg.
What do I need that egg for?
Damn, Coco is.
Did I ask for that?
Right.
Did I ask for that?
What am I going to do with this? Take it. Not mine. Number 5. Mr. Deeds.
Very, very sneaky.
Hawaiian Punch.
He's very,
Can
very
I
sneaky.
I'd
change
like to
your
change your
socks?
socks.
Can I change your socks?
Is that Hawaiian Punch? That's
Oh,
Hawaiian Punch?
I heard you use inappropriate language in front of the ladies. No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy.
Great movie.
What was the, oh my God, the one card in it I loved. I actually thought it was like how they're reading the ones on the wall, like his
I
rejections.
always forgot that's what he did.
The butterless roll one I thought was so cute. I still remember it now, where it's like
Butterless roll, yeah.
something,
I'm missing something about you because I'm like a butterless roll.
like butterless roll, and I was like, oh my God.
Pretty good.
That one was good.
What was the Winchesterton Fieldville, Iowa?
Yes.
And she's like,
It's a place.
Yeah,
We brought you here. Oh, you might not remember me.
Right. Starts choking.
Yeah. Save him.
Babe Bennett.
Can you do anything about this? And he just moves his whole fucking decaf. It's just,
You should go see
you
Dr.
should go
Pepper.
see Dr. Pepper. Who?
You're a doctor? Oh, God damn it. A great movie. Also, Peter Gallagher being in that. Great.
God, I haven't seen that in
Long time.
long time.
Here comes the Blackfoot.
Over a decade
so
for
fun.
sure.
Hit it. Go ahead, hit
I feel like it's at least been a decade since I've seen that.
Whack.
He's like, I'm joking.
Got you. Or when he does the thing down the steps and then fucking wipes out the table and the old guy's like,
so
safe.
so good.
Oh!
That's like perfect. That humor.
Because he like even turns around and looks at him
Yep,
like after
yep.
he just completely wiped
Oh
out.
my god.
Number 4. We actually... No, oh wait, we might not have done this. Halloween Resurrection. Did we do Halloween H2O or Halloween
We did
Resurrection?
H2O.
Oh, so the same. Still shitty.
Shite.
We, on Friday the 13th, we watched Friday the 13th Part 4.
Shite.
My God, how were those ever considered good?
I think a lot of the scary movies are becoming harder to find. Do you feel
Like
that
harder
way?
to make?
Guys,
Probably
we're,
both.
We're
Probably
getting
both.
close to us picking
I think
our
a lot-
Halloween movies.
I think a lot of
We're
people
not
are
there yet.
a little desensitized.
Yeah,
to
but that,
things, you think?
No, because those movies. Well, okay, all right. So the Jason movies were made in an era in which there wasn't much out there
That dude
with regards to
following
anything
you
else.
is creepy.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, like I get it, but the movies don't look good compared to other things that were coming out at that time. The movies aren't acted as good as other movies, and I know they're not supposed to be. They're fucking
Yes.
slasher movies or whatever, right? But I just don't get how they were that and still thought of as being, oh, well, if you don't like it, you gotta, what the fuck is that?
The skeleton of it.
I was trying to look up the anatomy
Anatomy of a Dragon.
of the Reign of Fire.
The
Dragon.
scientist, because that's
Science,
Because
yeah,
science,
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I think I already know my Halloween movie.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well. It's not Reign of Fire, I'll tell you that. All right, top 3 that week in no particular order. Then you guys got to guess the order. Reign of Fire's in it, which was
Nice.
surprising to me. Just saying. The Road to Perdition, Men
was a
in Black 2.
critically acclaimed movie,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
so Reign of
Yeah,
Fire
it
and
was.
Road to Perdition are in their first week. Men in Black 2 is in their second week.
Men in Black, Road, Reign of Fire.
Okay.
Top
I'm going to
to
say
bottom.
Road, Men in Black, Reign of Fire.
It is. Number 1, Men in Black 2.
God damn
Number 2, The Road to Perdition. Number 3,
I got
Reign of
one.
Fire.
Got
Look at
one.
you.
I got one. Woo.
Yeah. Men in Black
Slow
2
clap for the man.
fucking sucks.
Yes.
Just going to go out here and say
I mean,
it.
yeah, yes.
The first 30 minutes of that movie was good. And then,
But I like all the Men in Black movies for whatever reason.
it.
have you seen the newest one? Men in Black International?
I haven't.
Do not.
Is that the one with Chris Hemsworth?
That doesn't
Yes.
even count to me, I guess.
I feel like somebody went and
And the
saw
girl from
Thor Ragnarok and said, I think Chris Hemsworth.
I thought it came out before Ragnarok.
Nope.
It
Chris,
didn't?
It did not. Exactly. That's
it feels
how
older.
I thought it was like right after.
It
Wasn't
feels
literally
older
like
than
right after?
Ragnarok to me.
I feel like they saw them on screen together and said, I want those two in another movie. What movie? Men in Black? Okay.
Wow.
Done.
Wow. I thought it was.
So there was
Older.
rumblings of the next like 22 Jump Street movie was going to be a Men in Black spinoff. And that's what I wanted to see.
That'd have been cool.
Right. But then they didn't do it for whatever reason. Think
They
about
should
that.
have got both of those guys to do it.
That was the thing. It was going
That'd
to be
awesome.
It was going to be what's his face and
They're like, hey, we heard you guys were doing good.
Yeah.
We got another job for you.
exactly.
That would be dope.
That's it. That's all it
That'd
needs to be.
fucking dope.
And then hijinks ensue. And then at the end of the movie, they could just get flashed,
And then right back.
and they're right back to doesn't matter.
That's actually pretty genius.
I'm telling
We
you.
gotta call somebody.
Yeah. Any movie you could do that in the Men in Black universe. Grab somebody out of another movie. Here we go. Grab somebody out of another movie. Say,
Phase 'em.
hey,
Have you ever
We
used
need
a
you for
flashy
something.
thing on me? Be honest. Have you ever used a
okay,
flashy thing? on
okay.
me?
Have you ever used a flash thing on me?
No. Have you ever used a flash thing on me?
I will say the first Men in Black, I think,
Top tier.
one of the best sci-fi movies that come out of the 90s, if not 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Tell me a better intro to a movie. The bug flying through the desert,
Sugar.
hits the windshield,
Water.
We
and,
got
the,
a
and the
bug.
music stops.
Wait,
Yeah.
he was wearing a suit, like a
Edgar suit.
Edgar suit.
Where's Ivan? Give him a break. Motherfucker's just split in half under the fucking... Yeah, it's great. What that movie's just... Top tier.
Have we done that one?
We have not. It's on my list, but I've been waiting. So maybe it's coming soon. I don't know. We'll see where Tara takes us next week because it's her pick.
Ooh.
Don't.
Tom,
Shh, shh.
what's it like to be the favorite child?
I've never been anything other. So I wouldn't know.
Look, things happen.
It's funny. I don't know. My family doesn't listen to this. My sisters complain about that shit all the time. They're like, yeah, your mom's favorite.
My
I'm
sister does too, but she
I mean,
does
have you
listen
seen
to
me?
this.
Like, of course I'm the favorite. Like, come on.
It's easy. It's easy choice, mom.
Exactly. Who else is it going to be? Budget time. What do we think this movie costs to make? That movie.
$24.5 million.
$24.5 million.
Yes.
40.
$40 million. I guessed $45 million. Its actual budget, $60 million.
Oh my God, I
God
almost said 65.
damn.
Why did I not? Tara.
You would have been over still.
I would have still been the closest.
No, it doesn't matter. If you're over, you're out.
This isn't Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Fuck it is.
Price is right.
Price is right.
This
Price
is
is
exactly
wrong.
Price is right.
Price
Price
is
is wrong,
wrong,
bitch. All right, box office. What do we think it made in its box office run? It opened at number 3.
I could not remember.
pretty
I
good.
could not remember at all
134
how this movie did.
million.
134.5.
0.5.
6.9.
Yes.
One.
Go ahead, Tara.
2.
2.
3.
7.
7. 1, 2, 7.
127.
3.
127.
A little bit below me.
I guessed $50 million.
You think it botched?
I mean, talk to people
Yeah, I don't
who
remember.
went and saw this movie.
I
Who
almost
knows
said
this
I almost
movie.
said 92,
Seems like a big
and I was
movie
like, you went
summer.
1, so I'm gonna go above 1.
There's a lot of people in the movie. It is a big action type movie, but to be honest, like, what really happens in the movie?
Yeah,
You're not wrong,
Right. Oh, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it,
but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actual box office, 82.2.
Ooh,
That's not bad though for this type of movie to me. Like
that's
in
not
2002, who's going? You want to go see the Dragon movie with the guy from fucking Fast Times or not Fast Times? Fucking whatever.
all right.
Exactly.
All right.
Like yes, Wally's going to see it in the
100%.
in the Dude Bros, but like only those people are going. Not
Do you know how
Yeah.
excited I was to see the first Pacific Rim
oh
when everybody was like,
livid.
yeah, they're like, this is the dumbest thing. What are you doing? I'm like, you're an ass.
It's giant robots fighting
Exactly.
giant monsters.
I actually remember the first
with
G.I.
Idris
Joe
Elba.
movie.
Yes. Yeah. I
Sorry.
also had to.
Anybody actually remember the first G.I. Joe movie with Channing
No,
Tatum?
'cause it fucking
I don't.
sucks.
I watched it
No.
once and I don't remember anything about it.
And they made what? 2 more?
At least a second one. I
They
don't know
made
about
that,
it.
but then they made a spin-off Snake Eyes movie for his origin story,
No
which
idea.
exactly nobody saw.
Didn't know anything about it.
Then they're doing now.
I didn't even see the second one.
Did you see the latest Transformers movie? The Beast one?
Everyone bailed on those.
That's the cartoon.
No. The one before that. Exactly. You don't even know that was a thing.
Oh, the Beast with the animals.
Yeah.
Animorphs.
I didn't see it, but
Spoilers. At the end of that movie, there's a human who I don't even want to say this because it's so stupid. During the movie, his robot, right? Because they choose and that's your favorite robot, makes a suit on him. So he doesn't transform into his car like he normally does. He transforms into a personal spacesuit for this dude to
so
fight
like the
people.
Power Rangers.
Kind of. After this, he gets taken into a room to talk to like government people,
Oh.
and they give him a card, and they walk out, and he flips over that card, and it says G.I. Joe on it, and fucking credits.
Well, sounds like it's reaching.
What?
The crossover no one asked for.
Well, they're both Hasbro,
I know.
right?
But
So
no
they're
one,
like,
no one needed that.
I got a great idea, right?
Oh,
Let's
no.
Iron Man this fucking
Let's
guy.
make
How do we do that?
Let's make a giant universe, right? Because everybody's into universes now, connected universe.
Whole multiverse.
Let's do the thing where we like fuck G.I. Joes. We own that, right? What else do we own? Fucking Barbie?
else
No,
do
get
we
out. No,
own?
let's not do that. Yu-Gi-Oh? No, fuck, we can't do that. Transformers. We'll put Transformers and G.I. Joe together. That makes perfect sense, right? People and yeah. Make it happen.
That top crossover for you guys.
Ooh, Fraggle Rock and no, I don't know.
Fraggle Rock.
Ooh, that's a
A lot of
hard.
I
people are
don't
like
know.
Family Guy
You'll have to-
Simpsons,
I-
Jurassic
That was
Park
pretty good.
Simpsons.
That was pretty good. The Simpsons Family Guy episode was great.
It's a good one, right?
Ooh, yeah.
It's a good one.
I don't know. Never really even put brain power into this.
Mm-mm.
You know, my favorite actually is half. Okay, hold on. What are you doing?
Well, first you just put in top crossovers, and it was all
Space Jam.
It was all cars. It was vehicles and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, Steve,
course.
it's listening. It's fucking listening.
Look, yeah, I see that. Men in Black in fucking 22. Yeah, yep.
It knows. It 100% knows.
So my top crossover, you ready?
Go.
Is this delicious beverage here because we have iced
Lemon.
tea and lemonade. It's an Arnold Palmer
Half and half.
spiked. It's
Arnie
great.
Palmer alert.
That's a crossover if I've ever seen one.
Arnie
But
Palmer.
in the entertainment sense, what do you got? You give
Alien Predator. That was another one.
AVP.
Deadpool. Obviously, the whole Deadpool universe.
Well,
is a
yeah,
crossover.
yeah.
Oh, Jason.
Joe, Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason.
I do like that movie.
I think
because
it
it
got
knows
a bad rep.
Godzilla, King Kong.
I didn't think it was that
Now
bad.
they're flowing in. They're starting to flow.
I didn't think it was that bad, Freddy versus Jason.
The
I
reason
enjoyed
why
it.
I enjoyed
Wait,
it.
Leprechaun and Chucky. This was a thing? Oh, potential. Sorry. I
I'm
was
the
like,
leprechaun.
yeah.
The reason why I like the Freddy vs. Jason movie is because it knew what it was and went with it.
Yeah.
Like Freddy even makes fun of it the whole time, and it's great. And you know what's really actually weird in thinking about this while watching a Friday the 13th movie on Friday the 13th? There hasn't been a Friday the 13th or Jason movie in like 20 years.
Good.
What the fuck?
Like its own.
Right. I mean, hold on. They made one in like 2008 and it wasn't bad. And I thought they were going to continue with it, but they haven't. And you would think with all the remakes, reboots, and whatever going on, where's
Transformers,
that?
G.I. Joe crossover. There it is.
All right.
Freddy is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like classic monster.
Because
like
cerebral.
villain.
He can do whatever.
Yeah, I think that's just I think it was a unique concept that whoever came up with about a monster that attacks you in your dreams,
Only when
in
you
your
sleep.
nightmares.
And you got to go to
Dude,
sleep.
I am still fucking terrified of things coming out of my toilet.
What's that from?
I believe it's from one of them, but I don't remember which
okay.
one. But I think it's he just pops his head. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
He he's like pops his head out.
I just
I
saw
remember that.
like
and I've seen
Hold
all
on,
the
let me
Freddy
try to-
movies.
let me try to
today.
remember
I
the-
think it was either today or late last night. I saw a meme on Instagram or Facebook or something that said, it was like a, like one of those like a tweet, and then someone was replying to it or whatever.
Sure.
And the main one said something like, women's worst fear should be or used to be marrying late, like getting like late marriage.
Okay.
And the person replied and was like, I mean, mine is my vagina being attacked by a snake when I'm going to the bathroom, but whatever.
But whatever. Yeah.
Everybody has those, like those very the stupid, crazy fears.
I mean, me too. I fear waking up in the middle of the night and a snake is no.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things.
I'm still on this crossover thing here. Like what?
I'm having trouble. Like, there's been a lot
of them.
There's been a lot of crossover television shows, like Scooby-Doo Supernatural. I love
Sure.
that episode of Supernatural.
Wouldn't they have a Blossom and something episode?
New Girl in Brooklyn Nine-Nine
I know
crossover.
mine. Steve Urkel was on something. What the fuck was it? Was it? Look it up, Wally. What episode of something else was Steve Urkel on? Because that was good.
I spell it Arkle.
Urkel is you.
Cross, whatever, it'll
Yeah.
correct me.
Fresh Prince. That'd be hilarious. Ooh, that'd be terrible.
Oh,
Full House.
that's it.
That's
Full
right.
House.
He shows up. Yeah, that was good. I'm sure there's a Fresh Prince probably crossover or something. Home Improvement. Did that have any type of crossovers? Not really. Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer were on
Helen
there.
Hunt. Not Helen Hunt.
Nope.
Maybe it was Helen Hunt. Which
Sure
one
it
was
is
the one
Steve.
in Twister?
Yeah, Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt and What's Her Face were in a Friends episode. Helen Hunt and What's Her Face from that other show.
Mad About You.
Yes.
That was the show Helen Hunt was on with Paul Reiser.
They were in, so, because I don't know how many Friends fans know this. If you're not a Friends fan, you might not know.
Yeah. You're coming.
What's the word I'm looking for? Pain in the butt.
Peanut butt.
Also, that's not a word, that's a phrase. But it's
Pain
fine.
in the butt or peanut butt?
Pain in the butt is not a word, it's a
Pain.
phrase.
I'm gonna mind that old peanut butt.
This is terrible.
Wow, those
Closed
are really,
captioning.
what the fuck?
Salary art, we're never coming back. But also,
Also, Uncle Jesse, though.
God damn it. Yeah, Uncle Jesse was a vibe.
But yeah, so in that show,
Jesse
though,
and the Rippers.
I like how
There's
they
an
always wait for the
episode-
claps to be done.
before Friends
Classic.
was a thing, before Friends started, there was an episode of Mad About You where they went to a restaurant, and in the show, at this restaurant, there was a terrible pain in the ass waitress,
Terrible.
and it was Ursula, played by Lisa
Ursula.
Kudrow.
Oh. okay.
And in Friends, Phoebe's twin sister
It's
Ursula
Ursula, yeah.
works at a restaurant. And so when they come into to Central Perk, Helen Hunt and that other woman, I can't remember her name, they come in and they see Phoebe in the Central Perk and they're like, oh God, like
Say Central Park again.
Central Perk.
You said perk.
Yeah, because it is Central Perk, the coffee shop, Central Perk in Friends. Central Perk.
Oh. I was just making sure I was hearing it correctly.
You think I don't know? Like
Central Perk, the
Perk.
coffee shop.
P-E-R.
Sounded like
Yes.
you were getting like a little
See?
bit of your
No, Central
Boston.
Perk. It's a play off
on.
Central Park, but it's the coffee
Just
shop.
a little
in
bit of the
Friends.
Boston.
Going to
accent.
It's where they
Central
spend all their
Central
time
Park.
is Central Perk.
Central Pack.
But they
Maybe
walk
Irish?
in and
I
they
don't know.
see Phoebe there, and they're
They're
like,
going to
"Oh
the pack."
God, she works here too." But they're not thinking; they're thinking she's Ursula because Ursula's in the other show
Gotcha.
as a waitress,
In the pack.
same actress.
Right.
But yeah, that was a crossover. And then
One of the pack and the cat.
I guess not a crossover because they wouldn't come from any TV show. But there was an episode that Robin Williams and Billy Crystal were on too, of Friends.
Yeah.
But they weren't on any show at the time that I can think of. So I don't know why
On all the shows.
they would be there.
Tomatometer time. Rotten Tomato score. What do you think critics and audience gave Reign of Fire out of 100%? Glasses.
52-61.
Oh, geez. She's right on it. 52-61.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go.
I don't know. I had good luck when I spit
You're
for
right, you're
last
right.
week, so I'm just gonna start doing like
I'm gonna
Wally.
go. Critics 45, audience 67.
Okay. I guessed critics 40, audience 55. It is critics 42,
Ooh, look at me go.
audience 49.
Look at me not go.
Oh my goodness.
That's still not bad. IMDb, let's guess that. What do we think? IMDb out of 10.
5.6
6 on the dot.
5.6,
We said
6 on the dot.
at the same time. I mean, we were talking about
Jinx, you owe me a
different
Coke!
things. We said what we said 6 at the same time.
I want that Coke.
I
Uh,
just the episode of How I Met Your Mother today was on when they jinxed Barney.
Wow, okay. On what?
And How I Met Your Mother.
No, but on what were you watching it on?
The Plex.
No, it was probably Netflix.
No, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, it's probably Netflix.
Just wondering.
That's the one where they get
Because it's on
smack him,
Netflix
right?
now.
They
I
just
used
get
to watch
smack
it on
him everywhere.
Hulu because
Yeah.
Hulu was where it was before, but it's on Netflix now. So
Mm.
I was watching something else on Netflix, and then I put that on as background.
IMDb, 6.
Oh.
Point
Oh.
2. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you're dry,
Oh. Your boy
I'll be a
stays
sommelier for today.
dry.
Your boy stays dry.
Very good year.
We're
Thank you-
drinking
thank you,
the
Tara, for
Robin
one.
Hood. Does it have a year? Robin Hood.
and the King of
This
Thieves?
has a strong
Prince of Thieves?
scent to it.
Yeah, it's home sweet
Tastes
home.
good.
Home
You smell this.
sweet
Smell this.
home. I
Take,
got it here.
take a whiff.
It's got a home
Pungent
Smell.
taste.
blackberry and
I shouldn't have said
chocolate.
it like it.
Produced and bottled by Robin Hood Farm, Hill and Vineyards, LLC, Brandywine, Maryland, 20619. Don't fucking do this. What? All right, my new favorite
great
part of the
one,
show, the IMDb top and lowest reviews.
Great record.
Great.
Great record.
Top review from Talent Bogo 28,
Talent, buy one, get one.
probably, of
Is that
December
what, I never knew that.
2023.
Bogo, I never knew that.
You learn something new every day on the Decision Reel.
Look at that.
So this guy reviewed this December 2023. This is a new review. Timeless Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire combines post-apocalyptic thrills with dragons wreaking havoc in a desolate world. The film, set in 2020, follows Quinn, Christian Bale, leading survivors against
Oh
dragons
my
led
God,
by
it
the
is set in
menacing.
2020.
Yep.
Yeah. Sarah said the exact same thing. She's like,
So instead
2020.
of a pandemic.
This was a pandemic. Bale's intense performance complements Matthew McConaughey's eccentric turn as Van Zant. The film excels in visual effects, delivering awe-inspiring dragon sequences. However, the plot falters at times and character development feels uneven. Despite its flaws, Reign of Fire captivates with its unique concept, adrenaline-pumping action, and a fiery showdown that leaves a lasting impression. 10 out of 10.
Interesting
Good
that
for
they had qualms, but they still gave it a
Give
10.
it a 10.
out of
Yeah,
10.
this person, get out of here.
Yeah, that's
If-
weird.
if
just
any
throw
movie-
10s out
Weak
of 10s.
sauce.
Yeah, if a movie has a
give 'em out
problem with
left and
me,
right.
you can get a 10. There's only one movie
If
that
I
gives
have
a
a
10.
qualm,
We know.
if I have a qualm with a movie, it's not getting a perfect score. Like, it's probably not even getting a 9 if I got qualms.
By the way,
No qualms with sticking you. Anytime I hear the word qualms, is what I think of.
the episode that's coming up here soon is going to be very important. The 200th episode of this show is going to be a triple header.
Oh, all three of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Get ready. We're doing all the Back to the Future.
Nice.
God.
We got to do something. We
Nice.
got to do special for something.
How
for
are we
200.
going to do that? And
We're going to go through
one
every
episode?
question. We're going to do it.
You should just make up your own episode for it.
I should. It's just me talking.
Yeah.
I love these movies. 10 out of 10. Next.
Every one of them.
No, seriously. Every one of them. Anyways, the low. Come back. Come back. It's fine. It's working.
Baby, come
there
back.
we go. Come back. From Chris 4422 in August of
I think
2002.
that's a social cure. Last four.
Probably. 4422. Shit. I shouldn't have said it. But what did we do to deserve this film?
Jesus.
I've rarely seen so much nonsense as displayed in this film. The plot is a mixture of Mad Max 3 and Dragonheart, but with all the good things thrown away. Because of the fact that the plot is downright stupid, one would hope to see at least some good visual effects, but there aren't any. The visual effects supervisor
effects were good.
obviously
I thought so,
didn't
too.
trouble himself to care about proportions because the dragon size varies through one scene from normal to huge and right back.
they're
Furthermore,
different fucking dragons.
exactly. Furthermore, they
Hey,
fly
yeah,
in the mist
Mike.
most of the time so that you
4, 4, 2, 2.
Furthermore, they fly in the mist most of the time so that you see nothing more than a shadow of a beast that flies like an airplane. Bro, that's the whole point.
It's supposed to be scary.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least the desperation on the faces of the actors is convincing. Although I'm not sure if it's part of their role or just the financial desperation that must have made them take part in this nightmare. You're definitely better off. You're definitely better off spending
think
your
that made
bucks
sense.
on renting Mad Max and Dragonheart than seeing this movie in a theater. 1 out of 10.
Fuck that guy.
That was both a lot and a
Nothing?
little. At
Yeah,
the same
nothing at the same time. Weird.
I don't like.
You guys watch Furiosa?
I haven't yet.
Mm.
And it's funny because I want to see it.
The new
And I
Mad,
have it.
No, I haven't.
like the Mad Max prequel?
Yes.
Sequel?
It would be a Mad Max prequel. Yeah.
I don't know what the order the old ones fall in as.
It would be.
Old ones started, right? So these ones happened after the fact?
No, these ones are before. So
Who was
the
Furiosa?
They're before?
the first Mad Max that just came out with Venom.
Venom.
What's his name? What's his name? The actor. Whatever. Those are prequels to the original
Hardy.
Mad Max.
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed
You
to be
made
a
me get-
young Mel Gibson in those movies.
Oh, okay.
But they don't say it, but they do, but they don't, right? So
Chris
those are supposed to
Hemsworth
be-
is in.
Yes, the
He's
second.
the bad
Right.
I'm not going to give it. He's definitely my favorite part of the.
Chris Hemsworth.
I heard he was amazing in it.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
funny thing is,
I don't like
the
the fake
prequel.
What?
I don't like the fake nose.
Of course, you're not going to like a fake nose.
I want to see him. I want to experience.
She
him.
wants to see him.
Calm down.
Like I experienced Matthew McConaughey. In
We can talk about that, right? My man is fucking
Fuck, yeah.
yoked up.
He is ripped.
They're both yoked up.
ripped and tatted.
Dude, he looks like a badass. Too.
Badass.
I said this while watching it earlier. I
Say it with your
forgot. Say it with your chest. I forgot. Obviously, I knew now, but I forgot when I first originally watched this that was Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, he's painted in such a different light that
Yeah.
it's, even
He
his
acts
character's hard to.
differently.
Yeah.
So hot.
Dude.
Want to
What is
touch
the hottest Matthew McConaughey character so far for you, Tara?
Oh.
like iteration of his characters
Yeah, okay,
or his
yeah.
acting career kind of stuff.
I'm trying.
Okay, so
In Reign of Fire,
So-
he shows his titties.
for me, I think in Reign of Fire. Okay,
Summer
if you were
is
to
on fire.
remove his head,
You don't like his face?
I don't like the bald with the beard. That's I
What if
don't.
he just
Oh,
had?
so this one-
What if he
That's
was
not
just
a
all?
vibe for
What if
me.
he was just all bald, no beard, no hair?
If it was like
He's
5
always been
o'clock
cut
shadow.
up like a
if it
Julian
was like 5
salad.
o'clock shadow type of thing. It's not the
Boy,
bald part. It's
You
the,
cut him like a
It's
Julian.
not the bald part. It's the bald with the longer beard. I don't
you
like
you like a
that.
cultivated beard,
Something
if you will.
short, yeah, like 5 o'clock shadow, or at least to the like it's on the face still.
You can
It's
still
not
see
like
the
left face.
proportions of the face.
But his ripped body with tattoos, because I do like the tattoos on a.
you like the definition. Yeah, sure, yeah.
But
Pop and unlock.
if I'm going full package,
Full package.
like way he like the characters like personality, hit the swagger, the embodiment.
Sure.
I'm thinking I'm going How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
A marketing person.
Sure.
I'm a
he
fool.
knows how to
Fool's
spit
gold.
the game.
Mine's a fool's gold, hands down.
God, he's such aloof though in that.
He is aloof,
like I
but-
can't.
Maybe I like a
He's a
dumb guy.
good-looking
Maybe
loose.
I like a dumb guy.
but
you know?
that's like
I'm here for a fun time,
right. Yeah. All right.
not a
all
long
right.
time.
all right, all right. But
You think he's got time to shave that head in this movie?
Someone did it for him. He didn't do it.
But think about it. I've always thought about that.
You mean like his character?
yeah.
Oh
what
no,
are some other Matthew McConaughey movies? Because
he's doing that
There's a
because
lot.
there's no hygiene in what he's doing. Just shave all your hair.
But he's got a beard.
He does.
but I also what I
Beard's
like.
different though. It's hard to
I feel
explain.
But I feel like in that setting, you're not shaving your head every fucking day because you would have to keep that bald,
Yeah.
right? He's got stubble going on there. He ain't getting to a razor every day.
No, but he's trying to. Isn't he shaving in the movie at one point or another?
Probably just with a knife,
I feel like I could be
don't feel like
completely
I
wrong.
remember
or it's a
that.
different movie.
It could be a different movie.
Really, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Matthew McConaughey movies. I was just talking to Wally about a movie I bet you forgot or didn't even know he was in or you never seen. Larger Than Life with Bill Murray. Do you remember that movie with the elephant?
No. Yes.
He was the crazy truck stop driver.
Truck stop.
Truck stop.
He was in Wedding Planner with J Lo. He was in Lincoln
I mean,
Lawyer.
obviously Interstellar. Right?
frickin'
Yeah. Dallas Buyers
Yeah,
Club,
Interstellar.
Magic Mike,
He was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Mud.
He was also in Two for the Money.
Mud was
the Two for the
really
Money
good.
remake.
He was in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he was in Wolverine.
Dude, Mud was really good. I'd put that one on my list.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That was a movie.
All right.
All right. You know,
High
I
School
like about-
Girls.
Gentlemen.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Okay, that one's up there for me
I forgot he was in Magic Mike.
because he was a bat.
About True
He was a
Detective?
badass without needing
Oh,
to do
dude,
much.
super
too.
good.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Sell me this pen.
Those are rookie numbers, man. You gotta get those boys
But
up.
he-
Man.
I would, but
All right.
so similarly to the personality he embodies in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, though that
Tugger
one.
nuts. I forgot. Why do I always forget
Yeah.
he's in
Wipe your
Tropic
ass
Thunder?
with TiVo claws.
What about your TiVo?
But because we talked about this when I picked The Gentleman, we talked about this where he
so
was
good.
Make me money.
he was in charge of so many things, but his woman was the end all be all. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he put her over everything.
Yes.
And so
That's how it should be.
that, I think if you took that combined with How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, perfect Matthew McConaughey.
You know, it's a movie that a lot of people fucking forget. Sahara.
That was good. I like
That was
Sahara.
a great movie.
Yeah.
Was that Steve Zahn and
Mhm. Did he end up being the bad guy in that?
Penelope Cruz?
Yeah, because
No, that was Fool's Gold. He
No,
was the bad
Fool's
guy.
Gold was the-
no.
he was just a
He
fuck up
wasn't
in
a bad
Fool's
guy in
Gold.
Fool's Gold.
Maybe
But
it
in
was
the Sahara,
then.
because didn't you find out in the end he's
Yeah.
trying to like,
Yeah, he's trying to fucking shiest him.
yeah.
I mean, all right.
All
Gotta
right.
make that money.
Doesn't matter what it is. All right.
Making me that money.
Did not like him in Wedding, even though The Wedding Planner I feel like is a decent rom-com chick flick from that era.
Is that Jennifer Lopez, isn't it?
Yeah, I did not really
Jennifer
like
Lopez.
that because he's engaged to someone else that whole time, and yet they're currently falling in love,
Sorry.
and I just don't like that.
Yep.
Don't
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
right. I don't like that.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer.
Steve, his name was Steve.
Who is our favorite character in Rain of Fire? Tara, take it, because I know what you're gonna say.
No, you don't.
Then what are you
You
gonna
were
say?
you were just fawning over this man's muscles and,
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
tattoos and like.
Sure.
So who is it?
It's the dragon.
Oh,
Peter? Dragon's pretty cool.
I like how they didn't like.
Mine's Matthew, hands down.
Yeah.
If you're not signing up for it,
Yeah, I like how
fucking-
they didn't give them like any type of like different name. They're just dragons. Like they didn't like say like, hey, this is like the new name or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they're not categorized.
Like how they did in Zombieland, how they started getting like these are the
Right,
T1s,
like-
these are the
It's just they're
Whatever.
fucking dragons and they're eating everybody and killing everybody. Like that's it. That's all you need to know. There's nothing crazy about it. They didn't like name ones or like you said, like well, this big one's a fucking Carl and these you know.
I was just thinking deeply about the scene
Oh no,
where he
Just now?
jumps off, right? Yeah. It's really badass, right?
but stupid.
In the way that, yes. Imagine seeing it from their perspective in real time.
What are you doing? Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just like,
well, that didn't
What?
work.
That's a
all you hear,
choice.
all you
That
hear,
was a
all you hear is
choice.
tink, 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 tink.
Yep.
Yeah. And he just flies
You might
off.
not
Because
even
it was
heard that.
bad, like in real speed. Are you kidding? It was so quick and anticlimactic. I
Yeah.
feel like
You're just hearing. "Ah!"
Yep.
Dead.
I just don't know what he thought.
He's been ready to
Like,
go for a while.
What did he think? What was he aiming for?
He was
just
probably
his
just
face?
trying.
Like,
yeah,
what did
just,
he think
I mean,
was gonna?
I mean, that was a big axe. You trying to just fucking.
I mean, if you know it's never, I hope I have
Mental
the ability to
fortitude.
make that choice like that and not shit my pants and fall down
For
that
sure.
fucking chimney that he was on or whatever that structure he was on.
Well, I feel like maybe he was trying
Hey, how
to.
did the mom die? Did she get squished?
There was, I think it was
No, there was
crushed
fire.
the cage and there
That's
was
what I'm saying.
fire,
So
but
did
I think
he-
it was mostly the
Because she
crushing
wasn't
of the
burnt,
cage.
but she had like blood coming out of her nose, so I wasn't sure if she got squished.
Does it really matter?
I just couldn't. When I was watching it, I was like, before they showed her, and the kid is looking at her and she's not answering, and I was like, what would have happened to her? How
Right.
did he?
I like how he comes across the cage later at the end of the movie.
Why
And he's
didn't
like,
he
he's
blow
about to have
fire?
a mental breakdown. He's like,
Why didn't they?
use it.
Right. Honestly, badass.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why didn't
It's a
it
leader, man.
blow
Right.
fire at them?
I thought again in the beginning,
It
like you
blew
said,
fire down in the cave at the other people.
Maybe
right,
he's like,
it's trying to get back. It's been locked down there for how long, right? So there's not. Think of something. If you haven't used something, you lose it, right?
But it did
supposedly
blow
very
fire
smart, too.
right
Like, it's
before that. It
supposedly
blew
very
fire at the
intelligent.
guys that were down there.
Well, didn't they say that it can only do so much in a short period of time? Like it can't just continually just.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember them saying that.
I like to think that
I
it
felt like
knew,
that one dragon just was
that-
blowing
that
a
it
lot of
knew
fire.
it was the kid.
Sure,
Like throughout the whole movie, he kind of had the sense that it was the fucking
that'd be
kid.
kind of cool.
Kid saved him and let him out. I
Oh,
know
it's
it
you
doesn't
again,
make,
huh?
yeah, but the kid walked in there, could have killed the kid.
Yeah. yeah.
So you
sprayed
think
him with some
20? You
shit.
think 20 years later, when they encountered each other, that dragon remembered him?
He was
Is that
like,
what you're
well,
saying?
he kind of stared at him when he immediately killed everybody else. I
Mm.
don't know. It's just be cool to think, you know.
Also, yeah, looking into like subtext of the movie, maybe the directors and the writers are like, all right, we're gonna do
Yeah.
this. People can catch it. People
He went
can't.
up there. He clearly saw the people that were in the cage, and then just kind of crumbled it and dipped. It's not like he fucking massacred.
He did
Massacred
look
my
right
boy.
at
And
him,
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Look how you, my boy. Yeah. My
How
favorite
long do you
character.
think it took him to get out of that cage? Because they were stuck in there. I mean, that's
Yeah,
not.
they're not going anywhere. I don't know.
Who found him?
Bit.
I think in real life he would have died down there. I don't think anybody. A
Probably.
dragon just came out of there. You think anybody's thinking about the fact that a kid might be in that cage? Ner. Ner.
If it was me,
No, because they knew him. Because they're all making it a big deal in the beginning.
But that dragon just came out
Oh, no,
of
no,
that
I get it.
cave.
You're
All
gonna be
those
like-
people are probably dead.
what the fuck, a dragon? Like I think that's how it would go, right? Like
He probably killed because he instantly killed all the guys down there. So when he came out, he probably
you're right. Okay, so let's look at this real. So remember how there was those miners or whatever? They're trapped in some cave for a while,
underage. Yeah.
right? What if a dragon emerges after that from that same cave? Do you think we're still looking for those dudes?
No.
Or are we going dragon? That's what we're on now. Fuck, there's a dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
We've skipped a couple steps.
yeah.
Those guys are dead.
We don't care
So
about
if
those
we
dudes.
know-
That's old news.
If you find out that the dragon is down there while you're prepping to rescue those guys, do you even rescue them? Or do you seal it up, hope the dragon doesn't come out?
I don't think anyone knows that it's an apocalyptic thing.
That's what I'm
so
gonna say. You're going down there as a
It brings up a good point with her too. It's like where the other dragons coming from. Have to be horribly ironic for other ones
unless
to pop
That's what
out.
I'm
hold on, unless it's like an
saying.
alien thing, right? Where there's eggs there and they can't hatch unless they're free or something else signifies
But he
something
would
to
have.
happen.
He would have
Machine gun
had
sperm.
to. Yeah, he would have had to.
Maybe he was hibernating the whole time. and there's
What's that
eggs
called?
there or
Why-
whatever.
Fertilize. He would have had to fertilize
Sure.
those eggs.
So he's not
he had to go
fertilizing
find them.
That's how. That's,
Or
go,
that-
go use
there-
that
maybe there were
term
somewhere.
on your significant other.
He had
We're
to
gonna
go
go
find
fertilize
them
them.
somewhere.
That's romantic.
You know, like
Skeet all over them.
that was my point, though, is because I couldn't remember
Maybe
in
that's
his
it,
letter
yeah,
where he
you're
was
right.
talking about where the Moors showed up. Where did they come from?
So maybe that's it. He was locked up,
Where
couldn't
did we
get to
come
them.
from?
There's
where did we
one
go?
line where it
Where
says
did we
like
come
a
from?
very
Cotton Eye
vague
Joe?
thing about where all of them came from. It's in the transition from the intro to the next scene. I can't remember what they say.
I'm sure we
Because he starts saying that more, every time we would kill 100 more would show up because they're like, also, that seems unlikely. Like they're
You
not.
sure about that? Because that end scene when they're looking into like London and all those dragons are sitting on the perch of all those buildings, and the minute they start flying, there's like
a
a
lot of
shit ton of dragons, and that's not all of them.
Dude, the daddy dragon ate that one dragon.
Yeah, like fuck you, get out of my way.
Why are you in my castle?
Right,
My
this
castle.
is my house.
This is my London.
Right.
Get out of here.
Which I think.
So
yes,
one of the questions answered
Questions.
is the male kills off
Ring of
the
Fire.
male hatchlings.
Okay,
So that is answered.
well there you go.
So, but it
at
doesn't
that.
say where the initial female dragons
Life
were
finds a
coming
way.
Came from, yeah.
Life finds a way. Right there.
Life finds a way.
Favorite part or scene?
Oh,
I mean,
Him jumping at the
yeah,
dragon.
yeah. There's
Uh-huh,
no,
the-
there's no other choice.
that's literally the whole movie to me.
just that scene. by
I was
itself.
really, really sad about all the people dying in the castle.
Yeah, because they're just
He
chilling.
even made a comment. He was like, there were 65 people up there. Like, they saved most of the kids, it sounds like, but there were 65, like, other people in there that they didn't say. And the fucking bird.
Right. And the bird.
and the bird.
The bird. The bird. The bird.
He
What's
knew
with
so
the bird?
much about
This is your bird. That's not your bird. I
You're
don't know.
gonna lead them. You're gonna lead them back to us. Like
Yeah.
that, I didn't understand. That was like one of my gripes. I didn't fully understand how that dragon was gonna go from seeing them to going
Yeah,
all the way back to the
how did
Because
castle.
it was tracking them. That's what he was basically saying. Is they've been getting away from these things and
No,
they're
no.
living in a place that they can't see.
No. The male dragon
had been
How
living
did
in-
he know to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to that castle?
That male dragon.
He didn't follow anybody back.
The whole
He
time.
went.
that.
He got back to the castle before the rest of them did.
He smelled their fucking trail because they came from the castle.
That
He's
was the
like,
only thing I could think of. Was exactly what
I
you just
smell
said.
He's not a
humans.
bloodhound.
You don't know that.
But he
Yeah,
does.
he's a
He
dragon.
goes from, I guess, right outside the city,
And all of a sudden,
and then he's at the castle, and it's like, how did he
Well, I didn't
figure
think
out how to
they've
get there?
traveled that far.
he was like with
don't
a
think they did that
vengeance
far
too,
either,
because he
but
landed
still.
on the after he destroyed the whole top half of the castle. He landed on that castle and aimed directly down into it. Was like,
Fucking dope.
That was some. Oh, you gonna fuck my shit? I'm gonna fuck your shit.
Awesome.
Any what the fuck moments for us?
It's the continuity things
the
that we've been
premise,
talking
that
about.
was-
Yeah, but there's nothing in the movie you're like, what the fuck?
It's nothing that takes me out fully. It's something
Sure.
at the end. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wait.
This doesn't
What was
make
that
sense.
about? Yeah.
Sure.
I like how they were acting out Star Wars.
That was.
And then the
dope.
kids
That
were
was dope.
that
asking
was
for
good
you.
too.
Did you hear them asking for other movies? Like they
Yeah,
like
Lion
Lion
King,
King.
yeah.
Did you write this? Of course I wrote this.
I'd say the same thing.
I will say this. They do say the correct line because everybody gets it wrong. Like,
They always say
I
Luke.
am
They
your
think it's
father.
Yeah.
Luke, yeah.
Nope. So good. And our rip.
Fuck God.
I'm telling you, somewhere in our
So
universe,
good.
Luke is there, and then our version is here. We did the tangent.
No, it's just the Mandela effect, man.
I
People
know,
people
I
are
know.
remembering what they want to remember. Do we want to go down the Kazam thing?
No.
Steve, I'm telling you.
You didn't watch
you're,
Kazam.
You're sheeple. You're sheeping me up, right?
or
Yeah,
Shazam.
Put your fucking tinfoil hat on and ride this train because it's much more fun.
You're right.
It's a good time.
I saw
Ignorance
Is it true?
bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
No.
I saw Shazam. It was great.
I've seen
one of my
both
favorite
Sinbad
movies.
and him
Sinbad
in genie suits
act
and
as-
steel suits.
And steel suits. He acted his ass off as that genie.
Yes.
He was great, granting all them wishes to those kids.
Yep.
I can't do it, man. It was fucking fake. It didn't happen. You know what? The funniest thing is people saying around that time he had a drug habit and he doesn't want that to
Sinbad?
be out there.
Or
yeah,
Shaq?
Sinbad.
Sinbad.
That's who it was.
Sinbad. It
Sinbad.
was Sinbad. That's Sinbad from Wish.com version. It's the T-Move version. It's Sinbad.
He doesn't want that out there because he was like going through a bad time, and so he like had everybody take it away. Okay, there's other movies that came out around that time, and he didn't do anything for that.
Some weird shit going on, Steve. I'm telling you.
Okay.
The
Maybe
funky-
maybe the genie was real, and he went taking it back.
Yep.
Sure.
But how can you do that with everybody?
You can't. It's people just going, oh, yeah, I remember that.
No. I'm saying, how can you? Do you think you could perform something like that?
You think I could be a genie and just...
No. Do you think that the event happened and that someone has the capability to form everybody else's memory
Oh, yeah.
after the fact?
I think so.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because you can twist something to
You
make
went
it
out and
seem...
bought copies of everything. Hold all your VHSs.
Dude, okay. How funny would it be? Sinbad's... Obviously, he's not doing very well health-wise, but he drops next week, okay?
Sure.
He's done. His attorney comes out, has a press conference, okay?
We have something to talk about.
I would like everyone to know today I hold the only copy. And he just reaches into his fucking shirt and pulls out the
Iron Man's
a copy of fucking VHS of fucking Shazam. And he's like, we did scrub everything. This is the only known copy left.
Dude.
Deuces. And just walks away. Drops
Just
it like
Iron
a mic.
Man's
Yep.
Yeah, man, he's looking a little rough.
Yeah. Because, again, my biggest thing about that, too, is, okay, all these people claiming that, oh, I had it as a child. Where is it then? Some people don't get rid of VHS tapes. Some people still have them, right?
I'm pretty sure my parents
That's
still
what I'm
have a
saying.
chunk
There's
of
no
them
way
somewhere.
that. Yeah.
It would exist
But
somewhere.
I'm saying it's
Someone
fun
would
to
have
think
it.
about.
It's fun to think that there is an alternate timeline and we're bleeding into that timeline.
That's my best theory.
Yes, right? And yes, in that timeline, there was a Shazam movie.
Yeah, fuck you, MCU.
And it wasn't Kazam, it was Shazam. But in this timeline, it was Kazam.
Yeah, someone fucked with something.
Right. And
A little split happened.
Exactly.
And now there's no proof left of it but our brains.
Some people have it and some people don't because they're from that timeline that merged together into this one.
Exactly.
I've seen
He's got
shit.
it. He's got it.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm hip. The fun facts of the fucking week. Wow. I am going to change where those start here soon. Oh, I should put a fart in there. Why wouldn't I not put a fart in there?
There should be a fart somewhere.
During the explosion.
Or at least the, whatever that is, the gawk.
Yeah. The method by which the dragons expel fire was inspired by two actual animals, the spitting cobra and the bombardier beetle.
That's the noise it
That
makes.
sounds way more predator than anything.
How come I didn't like that when the male dragon was flying over them like at nighttime or whatever, it sounded like a helicopter. Not
it did
exactly
kind
a helicopter, but it had a weird sound when it would fly over. Yeah,
All right, ready
it
for the
was a weird-
bombardier beetle? Everybody?
No. Hawk Tua. He's going to do it. Oh.
He's just eating it.
ripping
Yeah,
people.
He's just eating it.
Have you guys seen, like, praying mantises, like, just eat things? It's
Yeah,
wild.
they're
Oh, it's right here, right here. You guys ready for the hawk?
no.
Oh,
No,
snap!
snap. It Hawk Tua'd you out of there.
Hold on, we'll be quick.
We'll be quick. Oh, nope, we're back. We're back at it. Hawk.
Explodes out of its abdomen.
Oh! What the fuck is that?
It's like a sprinkler.
Is that like,
Look at the poor ant, like, ah!
oh my God.
my goodness. Look at it. It's just
Well,
taking
what is
it,
it
like,
doing?
ah!
Oh, it's hot.
Oh my God. So it's melting everything?
Oh!
Nature is fucked up.
You say we
And
we
then
don't
just
do anything
walks
here.
right over them. Did you see
How
that?
do you
Just
end
walk
on
right
that?
over them.
How do you end a clip on that?
So wait, he didn't even eat them? He just fuck off.
Get out of my way.
Right.
Just hit him with the
Down
sauce.
the way.
With the hot
Hit
fire.
him with the
just-
sauce.
my
and it was
God.
like later.
So my question is, for that beetle, is that always just boiling temperature in there and just ready to go?
It's gotta be.
Or is he just going and just boiling it
So
and like
also-
a
Dragon Ball
Also,
Z.
Right.
does it run out?
Super Saiyan?
Does it run out? Does he have to let it build back up?
Right. Does
When,
it have
when
to
he did that, did he
expel all
expel
of his...
all of
It was
it?
like visceral or something, man. You think he's just like
Like, is that a full? That's an unload. Like he full
a
unloaded the
fucking
clip.
tea kettle. He's just like
Yeah,
the
full
way,
clip unload, and then like, does he have to replenish?
the way that smoke came out of that,
Yeah.
that was wild. I don't want to see that ever again in my
There's a lot of
life.
good memes there.
There is.
If you think about it, a lot of good memes.
So hot.
Date number 3.
Jesus Christ. Rain of Fire was filmed in Ireland in the Wicklow Mountains. They were only allowed
Wicklow
to film
Mountains.
there under the condition that they clean up entirely after themselves without damaging the landscape.
Good. That's how it should be, anyways.
I agree.
I like my trips in the Wicklow Mountains. I don't want them to fuck.
Star
Keep it
Wars,
clean.
famously, you can still go visit like all the sets. They're all everywhere they made them. They're still there from like the original like 70s movies.
Oh, so they don't have to tear their shit down.
Well, I think
How
that
have
was
you not
part
done
of
that
it.
yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Done what?
That hasn't been one of your vacations.
I don't fucking care.
I'd be like, that's something you would do.
Don't give a shit. If they had that,
Oh, I'm there.
that would be cool. I'd be there. For
I got a
that.
rant. So
There we go.
Disney makes a whole Star Wars land,
Yep.
right, in LA or not LA, California and Florida. And they have a cantina there. Inside said cantina, they don't have the cantina band playing that fucking song.
No.
Why would they not?
I don't know. Do you
Can
know, or are you
imagine-
just
Can you
complaining
imagine
right now?
being that band that you just play that same thing all day, every day at Disneyland?
What do you guys
that'd
want to
be your
hear?
job.
Play that same
I feel
song
like
again. Okay.
I feel like that's the story of anyone that works at an amusement park is doing the same thing all
put
day.
a fake band in there, like animatronics or something.
So they
like
have
that.
a DJ called DJ Rex, and he's from a Star Tours. So Star Tours is an older ride.
Sure.
It's a ride where you get in this
It's a
like
ride.
it's a ride. It's a ride that you get in like this, I don't know, square fucking spaceship, and every time you get in, you can have one of like 30 different adventures you're going on. So it's cool because
Sure.
if you ride it, it's different every time. And the pilot used to be this guy named Rex, and he was voiced by Paul Rubens, who you know is. Come on, Pee Wee Herman. Come on,
Sure.
sure,
Yes, that's what I
'Kay.
thought.
He did the Beatle thing in the movie theater.
yes. Beatles thing. I don't know how that would.
That
Oh!
was-
I mean, it could have. All right, well, it doesn't matter. Anyways,
Everyone's seeing that now.
they redid that ride and made it, and now C3PO.
Three.
I don't know why I say it wrong every time. Is the guy who's driving the thing? So then they retired Rex, but now they brought him back in the Star Wars land in the cantina. It's called Ogle's Cantina. The reason why they did this is because they
That's
made
not the original cantina, though.
it is not.
Ah,
Star Wars
that's how
land-
they do it.
The Star Wars land is made in a different place that's fictional of everything from the movies. And they did it that way because they said they wanted to put it in the new movies so they have new characters there and all the people from the new
Gotcha.
movies. They fucked themselves because who wants to walk around and see Rey? I want to see fucking Darth Vader
Yes.
and fucking all these other people. And rant.
Well, I was waiting for that little snippet, but that makes sense now.
Right. I'll be there next week.
Dude, I
And
was at
I'll be in
Yes,
that fucking
alright.
play that same fucking song. Sorry.
Yes, all right.
I was at King's Dominion yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I was taking a little girl on some of the little kids roller coasters, and we get on this one, and it's a boat, and it just oscillates, rocks back and forth, and it spins.
Okay.
So her and I sit down, and the reason we were just talking about people doing their job, and it's just repetition over and over again. The girl goes, "Put your hands down on the seats," and then she pauses for a minute. She hits a button. She goes, "All right, ready, here we go." And sets it down. And it was like the most fast, loud, obnoxious thing I've ever heard in my life. And you
Oh, I
can tell
bet.
that she's done it 1,000 times. Okay, here we go.
All right, put your hands on the seat, the fucking- I'm gonna go.
Yeah, usually a bunch of little kids, you'd be like, "Oh, are you ready?" Yeah, yeah. Kids are like, "Oh." And no, she's like, "No, we just fucking go." Hit the button.
Everybody's hands in. Boom, go.
Yeah.
They're not. Oh shit!
Kids are flying out.
Work it out for yourself.
That's what it should be.
Hopefully your seatbelt is buckled and go.
I do like those.
Whoa!
What's those slingshot rides that they do?
Oh yeah, where they're like, oh shit, the buckle's not.
Oh God!
And then they-
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
or-
awesome.
They throw a bolt down and then just let them go.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
that's
didn't.
fucking
Oh
great.
shit, I still have to connect the. Bop.
Did I
Yeah.
tell you guys about my horror story at King's Dominion?
Your what?
I was telling somebody
what?
about this yesterday.
So I went on one
Your
of the
what?
rides.
No,
Horror.
start over. Horror
Horror
story.
story.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, Busch Gardens.
Was it Busch? Oh,
Busch
yes,
Gardens,
it
Busch
was
Gardens.
Busch Gardens.
The
sorry.
the Griffin.
So, anyways, we're good.
If anybody knows the Griffin,
They have these seats, and I looked it up afterwards because I was genuinely concerned. But they have seats for bigger people,
bigger gentleman.
fat people, tall dudes, and they have double buckles on them. So
Say that again.
double buckle.
Double buckle.
So I go to sit down in the seat
Double buckle.
for a big guy. Didn't know it was a big guy seat. I just inherently sat on it, and I went to go put the seat on, and I snapped the the buckle in.
So it's an over-the-shoulder type thing.
Yeah.
And then it locks, but then there's also a strap that you lock when
Click
like
it, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a seatbelt.
Yeah, the actual
Between
seat
your nuts.
ended up disengaging.
Oh,
Like
you
the
did tell
fuck-
us this, and so
the
you're
fucking-
holding it the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
the fucking I was able to do this.
did you
The
tell
whole-
them when you got off? I can't remember
I
that
did.
part.
I did. I was like, something's messed up with that seat.
We wanted to go back on, right?
We
in
were
there.
the last one. We had ridden it like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Yeah, it was at
But I
night,
was able
too.
to do this, and we had gotten to the very fucking top, and I was like, oh, this fucking sucks.
So hold on. Again, the ride, the whole idea of this ride is right before you do the largest drop, it stops because it inverts and then goes down, right? So right before it's about to go
So
down,
I
it stops.
fucking
Like leaning and holding
And
on. that thing.
we were front row, and I remember looking over, and I just see this like,
and the thing is, I
and
knew
then woo!
I grabbed the seat next to me.
Yeah.
And I grabbed
Also,
that,
yeah.
and I grabbed part of this, and I just pushed up against
Yeah.
as hard as I could.
Oh,
My feet were
God.
dangling. My balls were kind of up on the top of the little fucking.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
the way
like,
this.
oh
Yeah,
my God. It was fucking terrifying.
I remember
it
I was
genuinely
like-
terrifying.
I was
but
like-
I full sent that
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, I love you guys. We just fucking went down.
Well, we're here now. So.
I was 3 or 4 seats down from him, and
What else-
like I
what
said,
else
in
you
my
gonna do?
in my periph, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
seeing like this, and I'm like, what the fuck's going? I can't. And then I peek out, and he's like, love you guys, all right, and then we just go, and I was like,
Rachel's little sister was right next to me. I feel very bad because she was fucking terrified. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
literally sitting right here.
Because she saw you.
Yeah, I had to
like,
grab her seat. And I'm like, we're going up, and I'm not fully convinced that the seat was broken, but I'm doing this.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like as we're going up, and she's like, "Oh my god, oh my
my
god." I'm
How
like, "Yeah,
young
I don't
was
think this is
she?
good."
At the
She was
time.
20,
20,
something,
yeah,
20 something, I don't know.
1920,
I probably would have freaked out too, especially
But
when
she-
you grabbed onto mine. I would be like, "You're taking me with you."
yeah. Everyone's coming with me.
But yeah,
It was a good
Creepy,
time,
man.
It was a good time because
Oh my
afterwards.
God.
So this was like,
I
right-
went on it again next time I went there too. I was like, "We're going first there. I got to get this out of the way quick."
Different seat.
didn't we go on 2 more roller coasters after that? Because
Yeah,
I
it
remember
is.
it was at
It's not
night.
gonna stop me, dog.
No, we were there like all day, and it was at night, and it was like no one was there, so we were able to literally hit every roller coaster again like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
By the way, the Pantheon, or how do you say it?
Pantheon?
Pantheon.
Yeah.
That ride is fucking awesome.
That's
And we,
Yeah, there's a
Busch
couple
we
of
should have
really
did that
solid
like
ones there, man.
5
I have
times.
only been Busch Gardens once in my whole life, and it was on an 8th grade field trip. So I have
You
not
should go
experienced
back
Busch Gardens.
It's good. It's good.
So I'm
It's a good
actually
one.
going for the Howl of Scream here
I
coming
know.
up, and it's going to be a good
know.
time.
I'm apparently gonna be by myself that night.
I'm not going either. But probably on purpose.
I got it. Christian Bale originally planned to be really skinny and scrawny for the film, figuring that in a
Dude, he was ripped, dog.
post-apocalyptic landscape, food wouldn't be so readily available, so
No,
most
it
people
wouldn't.
would lose drastic amounts of weight. But when he showed up for filming and saw how bulked up Matthew McConaughey had become,
Jesus.
he had to change his mind and hit the gym. Considering the two have an intense fight scene in the film, Bale reckoned it would look more evenly matched and therefore more realistic if the two men were of a similar build.
I feel like it's
That's
more.
he's a big guy too.
I feel like it's more similar to like prison. You're,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
else are you doing? So like, might as well
Working it,
work
yeah.
out.
Dude, that
Right.
fucking vegan diet
Yeah.
got that dude ripped.
I mean, they were
yeah.
eating veggies and stuff more than anything
Sure,
because
yeah.
it's not like, I mean, what
What-
meat
what-
are you eating?
Right, what
They,
we-
they ran out of animals
Unless
at
they were
some
making
point.
eating each other. Hey, they would have been cooked good. Maybe a little crispy. I don't
Little
know.
ashy layer.
Little ashy. When
Why
the
did that? I mean, they could have eaten that dragon.
they probably did.
They said something about that.
They
Oh no, they
didn't.
did. No, they did say something about they can't eat the dragons because
Because-
there's something wrong. with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Not poison, but something like it's not good for them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They did say something like
That's
that.
unfortunate. So all those dragons
Also, a
are
good
just wasted.
defense mechanism.
The dragons.
Yeah.
Ha ha, bitch! You can't even eat me. Burn.
Also,
literally.
like alien. Can we talk about Alien for a second and how that is the perfect organism? You've never seen a single Alien movie.
I'll
have
show you a
Have you seen
perfect
AVP then? Alien vs Predator. Have you seen a Predator movie? You're not a sci-fi person. You're not a monster flick
I
person.
like Jurassic Park.
That's not really
I like
sci-fi.
I like dragons.
It's not sci-fi. That's
Have you read my
Fantasy.
book?
by Peter Dragon.
Anyways,
Tracks in your sand. I think you would like Alien 1 and 2. I do think. Alien 1 is a little slog to get through today.
But
'cause it
I
was
don't
made in
like
the 70s.
alien movies because
not really
I don't
Do you like?
like the possibility.
It's
of,
closer to a scarier Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you like a thriller, like a? Oh
That-
my God, he's hiding in the shadows, and it could kill anybody at any single time.
That part
and I
of
can't escape.
the first Jurassic Park where she's
Oh.
going to try to pull that lever.
Oh, so when she's trying to put the electricity
kinda
back
like
on,
that.
Oh, and
and
she's
it's
in
kinda
the.
like
she's
that,
like
yeah.
in
Alien
that,
is
like,
literally that the whole time. You're trapped in a spaceship and you can't go anywhere.
So just anxiety.
Pretty
the whole
much.
time.
Yeah, it's pretty anxiety inducing.
But they're good. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
they're not rated.
That's
as
usually
some
my
of the best
problem
movies
in
ever.
like space movies because they're
You-
stuck
where-
up there, and
where
I'm
you gonna
like,
go?
"Ooh,
Where you gonna
what
go?"
do you do?"
Well, the famous marketing for Alien was in space. No one can hear you scream.
No.
No. I will say again.
Like that movie Life,
Think of that.
Jake
but
Gyllenhaal and them, and that thing is stuck up in there, and they're just like, well, yeah.
think of that. But
I find
but
it hard to
way
believe if we were
well
both
done, well done.
Exposed in space.
If we were exposed in space,
I couldn't get you here and be like, ah!
right.
And you hear it. But
Isn't
it
that-
makes sense.
It makes sense, but it doesn't. My
No,
brain
no.
can't comprehend. it.
Exactly. Yeah,
We're
fuck.
dead.
Yeah.
Right.
like some sort of kung fu film.
Well, again, without air, there's no sound.
Without air, we cannot live.
That too.
If you had it in your body already, say you had one puff.
But it can't go anywhere.
Don't
Exactly.
forget to breathe, or you'll
It's
die.
just gonna
There's no
sucked out of
gravity.
your
There's no
body.
nothing. Like there's.
Gravity.
It's called space because it's just space, bro.
Because that's all there
That's
is.
it. Just
So
space.
much space. All the
there-
space
hold
for
on.
activities.
Do you
I want to do
think?
testing.
Hold on. We're gonna get deep here. Do you
She said-
think space is literally just never ending, or do you think there are edges?
Story.
I do. I do think there's edges.
Because my brain
Like
can't
edges.
fathom.
There's names for it.
Right, but my brain can't fathom it. Just how does it go on forever?
What I don't get is how we've detected it, right? So
How do we know there's other galaxies? And
we've only
shit?
been able to see so far, and then
We
it's
see this little
supposedly
blip, and we're like, yeah, there's a fucking million planets there.
on the edge. It's like
It's killing
like
you, isn't it? It's killing me.
like a gassy.
A gassy
kind of-
giant. They
I
call
don't
that Jupiter.
But I don't understand how we're able to see through other galaxies that are right
thought
in
we'd call it
front of
Uranus.
us.
Because it's a gassy small giant.
It
It was a planet. It's not a planet.
I
Fucking
don't.
make up your mind.
You know that thing where that like question where it's like, would you rather explore the sea
Mm.
or explore space? And people like decide which one they'd rather like. I would just die. I don't want to know.
Neither.
I
Kill me.
don't want
Kill
to
me.
explore either of those things.
I would easily give up everything that I have to take a trip somewhere, like to
Space,
Mars. If
baby.
they were
Yeah,
like,
oh, dude,
"Hey,
yeah,
one
The
way trip,
unknown
one way
is
trip to
al- is
Mars," I'd
already
be like, "Yeah, I'm in.
Terrifying enough to me. I don't think I need to see it.
Go colonize Mars, Wally. You
Let's go. Bring my Steam Deck,
Steam Deck,
a
Yep.
battery. We're
40,
good.
40 other individuals.
We're good. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. 40.
I'd do it in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh, dude, how fucking crazy would it be? All right, it's gonna take you 3 years to get there. Okay, we don't have hypersleep. We don't have any of this technology yet. You're on this ship that's maybe a little bit bigger than this room for 3 fucking years.
Easy,
Me and you.
easy,
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
We would just be sitting there, just what are you playing? Pokemon still? Yep, I'm fucking
yeah.
Red Dead. Yep.
What,
What do you got?
Mars in 2 years? All
Do you
right.
think we can get an internet connection there?
Between us? Yes.
No, like two. Because let's be real.
No. It's too much. It's too much distance.
Are you sure about that? Because they're getting pictures from the Mars rover.
Yeah, but it's getting shipped. You're not getting live internet. So
They
yes,
gotta
you can send signals.
Figure it out before I go. I want at least 20 megabits per second.
I want a Cat 5 cable.
Just plug it in.
from the jet.
And we're gonna
from the
go
rocket.
and just keep feeding it. I need one guy. Just all right. We're getting to the end. Make sure
How
you got another
fucking
one plugged
funny
in.
would that be? So you guys tell me you want internet, not air.
I need a constant connection that's not gonna drop.
Yes.
I don't know what's out there.
What do you think the ping would be like if the cable that long? Signal degradation.
We're playing Call of Duty on Mars against fucking 5-year-olds just owning bitches. And we're supposed to be out there like, I don't know, collecting samples
Terraforming?
and terraforming. We're like, it's gotta wait. We gotta get our
You
shit together.
came 1/10 of the way across our solar system to play COD.
Well, the new one just came out, dude. I gotta fucking. It's been 3 years.
I've been downloading this for 6 days.
I got a ping of 75. but it's cool. I'm still sniping people.
Dude, if I had a pink cassette, I'd be in.
I know.
I'd still be in.
That wouldn't be bad.
No, not for that distance.
When the production team first began scouting for Irish locations, it was announced that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be starring in the movie.
Swartz of who?
Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
I said it nicely.
I was just,
Well,
you know.
Imagine.
that would have changed the movie for
But
me.
hold on.
I
Which
will not.
do you think he would have been Matthew McConaughey? Obviously.
I think this movie would have become
Well, hold on.
something
No, hold
totally
on.
different, and
He
I'd be
couldn't.
in.
Yeah, he couldn't be
I would
Matthew
be out
McConaughey's character
immediately.
because he was like American, and that was the
You
whole
take
thing.
Matthew out, I'm out.
Okay, Matthew's still in. He's playing Christian Bale's character.
Out.
She doesn't like him in either.
I
In
know that.
anything at all.
I want him in everything.
He's the
Out.
dragon.
Have you seen True
And the
Lies?
dragon
Oh.
talks.
Get down!
He's like, I'm going to batter you.
Here comes the fire! That would be.
It's like a fucking yoked up dragon heart.
Yes, yes.
He just voices the dragon.
Dude, I'm
Genius,
in. Let's
genius.
do it. Let's.
That could be the spoof. So
Let's AI
Dragon
it.
of Fire.
That's the only way I'm
becomes
in. Is if he
Dragonheart.
just voices the dragon.
Schwarzenegger's the
He's breathing fire down that castle, just like take it.
dragon. Take it.
So if it's a spoof, it's a spoof of like all the dragon
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
and even Game of Thrones and stuff. You do
Sure.
like a spoof of
Perfect.
it, like the scary movies.
No, hold
like
on.
the-
It's serious.
They're making it so much more funny.
Yeah.
It'd be so much more fucking.
He swoops in. Oops, someone's got you. I'm coming back.
He's chasing the dude that's fucking in the wingsuit. He's like, get back here.
He get his fucking what were those things that got the wings? Like those chains or whatever that hit the wings. Like, oh shit! Like,
It's just nets. I think they call
or
them
nets or whatever. Yeah. Eats that one dude. Yum. Dude,
All right.
I would watch the fuck out of that movie.
I don't know why it hasn't been done.
You know he has a donkey.
He's a jackass. He's an ass.
Yes, in his house.
Nice.
There's just a donkey just roaming, and he feeds it like carrots and shit on TikTok. It's hilarious.
It's probably like from his motherland.
I don't even care. It's hilarious.
motherland.
Austria.
It's from Austria for sure.
Fucking kangaroos. The end.
It's Australia.
All right.
No, I was doing the end video. You guys don't remember the end video?
I do. New question.
Shoot.
If you could fist fight and win between a kangaroo,
I think I could take it.
hold on, kangaroo,
All right.
Haven't we done this?
not a kangaroo,
I thought we did.
did we?
I don't know, but I
don't
could
know.
take
Go
it.
ahead. That's why. This
an
is why I don't
adult.
think we did because I remember him saying something.
He can't use his feet because kangaroos use their feet, right? No, we're just straight.
That's the deadliest part is when they
we're
use their
boxing.
feet
Even if they can
Them
use their feet, I'd
claws
still take a
on
motherfucker.
them toes.
Mhm.
They tear you up.
I'd still fuck him
I
up.
take it back. We're questions off the table. I want to see Mike Tyson
Why-
versus a kangaroo. HBO, Netflix, whatever they got to do, book it.
That's such a bigger ear for him. to
Fucking
bite off.
NES.
Right.
Knockout.
Come on, man. What are you doing? Get back here. Come on. Fuck. Oh shit. Just dead.
Oi, matey.
Okay, if you were Mike Tyson and you were gonna go out, how you want to go out?
Gorilla.
Someone bit my ear off
But-
and I bled to death.
Let's be real. Mike Tyson is probably looked at as being one of the like not fiercest dudes ever, but like toughest dudes ever, right? So if you're Mike Tyson and you can write your "this is how I'm going out" story, what's it gonna be?
In a fight? Maybe?
Against
And an
what?
animal?
Against
A gorilla?
fucking shark.
That's
Gorilla.
what I
You
said.
Silverback. Let's
That's
go.
what I said. Gorilla.
And
Like a
just
big old
straight-
silverback.
You go to hit one fucking punch and he just uppercuts the shit out of you.
As
that
long as
gorilla
it's
and
not-
you're
Chops off.
done.
But as long as it's done
You
right.
can tell he could still take a punch. You see him on
No.
that
Oh,
little
yeah.
two-wheel
It's gotta
thing. and
be.
he
It's gotta be done right though. It can't be no like cheating shit where like they drug the gorilla some to make him behave or whatever.
Oh, no, no,
Like,
I'm talking-
You gotta
he's-
go into the wild, find a gorilla that has not experienced
Oh, yeah.
people.
He
and
is
you take
in.
on that gorilla.
I want to see that.
You take on Kerchak from fucking
Take on Kirkchak.
Tarzan from.
Dead. Oh.
Yeah, they slow-moed it. Everything's better in slow motion, man.
Oh, that was a good bump.
Well, yeah, like we just talked about, his jumping off
back.
of that thing in slow motion, badass. But if you remove the slow motion from that
My
scene
back is broken.
Yeah.
in this movie, not badass, stupid.
No, yeah, really dumb.
Looks stupid.
Really dumb.
She's laying on the ground being like, the fuck? Oh, wow.
Well, that was our leader. That was probably a bad choice.
Also, that thing fell really slow too. Like she was able to stare at it for a minute and then like get out of the way.
Yeah.
That like
She
cage
probably
thing
should've
that
died,
fell.
yeah.
She was just like, oh,
Hey, what's that for? I should
no.
probably move.
Oh no.
Are those bricks too coming with it?
Yeah, I don't want
Fuck.
that. I'm out.
Is those like what kind of bricks are those? They're red, brown. I forget. Oh shit!
The dud.
It's a dud. Is that the one they call Fortune? Sorry. Final decision time. Out of 10, what would we give this movie, and would we say it's a must-watch, recommend, or skip?
I'm gonna go 6.8.
6-8.
Recommend. If you like fucking cool shit and dragons.
Cool shit and dragons and meaty men slapping meat.
Keep it simple. Little
What?
testosterone, some cool shit and dragons. Done. Cut it. Ship it, dog.
Ship it.
Let's go to commercial.
Recommend.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Recommend. Oh yes.
I'm gonna give it, I guess a 6. Give it a 6.
Okay.
Um,
I feel like that's where this movie lives for everybody.
because I
Ever.
don't think it's like, like it has some holes.
So does she.
I've got some qualms.
The holes are in the dragon.
I got some qualms, but I do still think
And the people
entertaining.
when they're being cooked.
I honestly, I could do more dragon.
Is it popping? Oh, you know what? You're right.
I could do more dragon.
But also,
I like that.
2002 CGI.
I like, but I also we only really see 2 dragons.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
ever read my book?
Well, I mean, beyond the end scene where you see all those dragons appear at that part,
Yes.
you're,
Oh,
you're
yes.
correct. Correct.
Like they only
Main dragon.
engage with like 2 dragons.
right, but I
is
feel
what I'm
like
saying.
that's the whole idea is you think this world isn't that densely
already gone
populated.
through
right. And then all of a
other
sudden it's like,
dragons.
oh, fuck. There's 1,000 of them.
Imagine.
Also wild that like they can't even
Peter
go.
dragon.
They can't even leave the castle without a dragon somehow finding them. Like
Terrifying.
because that dragon came out of nowhere when they
And
were
just,
when they snuck
"Oh,
out and went to that field.
What are you guys doing there?
That
huh?
dragon came out of nowhere and was like, "Hell yeah,
you think
I'm going to eat you.
hell
they
yeah."
someone had to have caught one, right? You think?
Dennis Quaid.
more
Like,
of an
why wouldn't they?
Dennis Quaid caught.
Because
Isn't
why
that-
wouldn't they? Like, what you got to know your enemy. They should have tried at least like the
And then
armies and
we
stuff in
have-
the beginning.
A dark version of your pet dragon, or no? What was the kids' movie?
Peter
Puff the Magic
Puff,
Dragon.
No,
Puff the
but-
Magic Dragon? It's Peter.
No,
it's
no,
Peter
no.
Dragon.
No, it's
isn't it?
Puff the Magic
Ways to
Dragon.
pet your dragon. What the fuck?
Way to train
Peter's
your-
dragon.
How to train your
How
dragon.
you train your dragon. Toothless.
Haven't seen that.
Toothless.
It's
I heard
really-
it was
it's
great.
actually
I heard it was
really
great.
good.
I need to watch it. And there's
It's up there with
two-
Big
two-
Hero
two-
6
I think
for me.
there's 3. I think there's 3.
That
now.
movie makes me tear up.
It's
Not gonna
really
lie.
good.
I don't like that.
My favorite
big
part of
hero
that movie though is when they come home and he's like deflating and he's drunk. It's like he's
It's
drunk.
funny. Yeah, it's funny.
When he's like
a good
can't
movie.
get him up the
That movie's top
stairs.
tier. Top tier.
I can't remember his brother's name, but in that he's always on those lists where if you could bring back one character
Oh yeah.
and
bring
everyone
back?
always picks him because
I thought there
everyone's
was
no
a,
reason for him to die. Like everyone is always
No.
like, nope, I'd bring him back.
Perfect.
I thought there was.
It's usually
going
like
to be-
Mufasa, him,
Mufasa.
Ellie from Up, like his wife from the beginning of
Can we,
Up,
can we
like
talk
stuff
about
like that.
Mufasa for a second?
Dory's or Nemo's mom, like it's like ones like that, and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, this guy.
This motherfucker
Which one?
sings a song about he can't wait to be king.
Yeah.
And then his dad dies literally like 20 minutes
Karma.
later.
Karma's a
And then
bitch.
he's like, oh no.
yeah, it's very sad.
Pre-planned.
I don't think he wanted it. Oh,
He
it's
actually did it.
conspiracy. Conspiracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew the whole time,
Just saying.
and then ran away.
Right.
Didn't even take the king seat.
Right. Like, oh no, I'm just
oh,
joking.
no. Although if he
Simba,
had stayed, they would have killed him.
Tyrion Lannister.
Bitches.
If he had stayed, they would have killed him because he was still a cub. If he had stayed, they would have killed him.
You think his
Scar
mom-
could have killed him right then and there.
You think the
That's what they
the
do.
lionesses would have let that happen? No.
Well, so
They took over the land already from the lionesses without him there.
Okay, and then when he
Usually
comes
when a
back, the
new-
lionesses take over for them.
when a new male comes in, a new lead, they'll kill off the young, even if the other
You're
guy's
right, you're
still
right.
around. So it's like
That's what I'm saying. But that's why,
Isn't
like,
John
why didn't
Leguizamo
Scar?
one of the
Scar?
fucking hyenas?
Scar?
could
Here's
be. I know
okay.
Whoopi Goldberg is.
Scar
What a
went about
weird
this all
choice.
wrong.
I know.
First of all,
Racist.
Jeremy
kills-
Irons can do no wrong.
he kills Mufasa.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Simba's
He
upset.
throws him off.
Simba's upset, right? First of all, Scar approaches him. Simba not once goes, "How the fuck did you get? Where did you just come from? How did you even know this was happening?"
Right.
But instead comforts him and tells him, "You need to run away." Why was he still being his uncle? He could have just killed him right then and there. No one would have fucking known. No one would have known.
How do you cover?
Who would have known?
How do you cover the?
She's not wrong. That's my only problem with the Lion
Who
King
would have
too.
known?
But then he can't come back.
And
have a
now
nice
this new
story.
movie is coming up saying Scar
think-
wasn't even his, or they weren't even actual brothers.
I think there's a limit to
What
his
new movie?
There's a Scar movie coming out, and apparently part of the premise is they weren't actually even real
Is it gonna
brothers.
be live action?
I think what makes a really good
Fuck
bad
that.
guy
And they weren't even real
and what
brothers.
makes him a
apparently.
really good bad
It's
guy
like his villain story. It's like how they like.
is him be able to show a little bit of, even though they're lying, humanity,
Sure.
right? So he might not wanted to fucking watch the world burn, right? He just wanted. He was like, all right, well,
But he did want him to
I got
die.
my king thing now. This kid didn't do anything wrong, but let's just get him the fuck out of here,
Right.
right? So he just told
But
him a line.
he
dipped.
was hoping he died in the stampede, and yet he survived that.
He finds him.
It's
in
a
the stampede. Well, he's
stampede!
hoping, but he finds him afterwards.
That's what I'm
Sure.
saying.
So
when
maybe
Mufasa's dead,
He doesn't have the balls to do it himself, then, right? So he's like, all right, well,
Imagine
has his
being
balls to kill
trampled
his
to
fucking
death.
brother, but didn't want to.
yeah.
Not very lion of him.
The
The
lion
second,
be lying.
the second Lion King
Mm-hmm.
is
parade.
funny.
Yeah.
Like funnier than the first one,
Sure.
and has some jams.
Oh yeah.
Has some fucking
Ooh,
jams.
yeah.
What about Lion King 1.5?
I don't
Timon
even
and
remember
Pumbaa?
that one.
Really?
I barely remember it. Yeah, that's the
Super
Timon and
fucking
Pumbaa
good.
one.
Yeah.
But I love the
I've
second
seen that more
one.
than the first one. My little sisters.
Trying to remember. Yeah.
There are some cheesy parts
Probably
in the
up there.
second one in comparison to the first one, but
I just can't.
some
wait
jams though
to
in the
be
second one.
king. Oh no, he's dead.
And that goofy lion that was like one of Scar's
Oops.
offspring, the goofy one with
Yeah.
that kind of looked like Scar. When they're burning the field in the second one to like set up the
Sure.
the scene for what's his face to rescue the other lioness. And he's going through the field with the fire, and he's like, "Roasty toasty princess," and he's like, and
funny.
makes fire in a circle around him, and he's just like, "Now I'm here." He's hilarious.
There's some good shit. Rafiki, come on. Come on.
What is
Lovely
that
bunch
love
of
song in that one?
coconuts, deedly-dee,
Oh, when
there.
the lions are
Standing
fucking-
in a row.
Bum, bum, bum.
Big
Big
one,
one,
small one,
some as big as your head.
Then he butts in.
Mufasa never would have made me do this.
Yeah, it's a small world.
Anyways,
No!
my Rain of Fire.
Never.
Rain of Fire. I'm gonna give this. Well, let me just talk about it. Oh, sorry. Recommend, skip, must watch.
I feel the same as Wally. I feel like it would be a recommend as a like per person basis.
Do you like Matthew McConaughey without a shirt?
Do you like?
Bald.
Do
Tattoos?
you like
Bald and
dragons?
tattooed.
I've got
Do
a
you
movie
like
for you.
dragons?
He's gonna be. he's
Did
gonna
you
be-
like Game of Thrones? Well, it's nothing like that, but
Well, kind of.
there are dragons.
Same,
all
same.
you-
It's
no
different.
one's riding them, but they're there.
Is this the best movie of all time? No. Is it a cool original take on dragons that hasn't been done since or ever now?
Yes.
Yes. Is it awesome? Yes. 6 out of 10. I would recommend this, just like you said, to anybody who's like, wow, I fucking love dragons. Rain of Fire,
Exactly what I did with Sarah.
Matthew McConaughey.
The Rain
Let's
of
go.
Fire.
And you know what? We haven't really talked about
I fell into burning rain of fire.
Christian Bale's actually really good in this movie.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah,
Like really
this
good.
is probably
They
what
all
kind
are.
of like pushed him a little bit.
there's no one that's like bad. in
Yeah,
the
there's no
movie.
bad acting. There's no bad take. I think the movie kind of drags a little bit in the middle, but at the same time, you know why it's
You know
dragging.
what you could have done with that? More dragons.
Yeah, more dragons. Peter's dragons. You
Pretty
could have
dragon.
you could have dragged it through the sand.
Because we were drag on. It was
Yes.
Yeah, drag on.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the sand.
Peter. You never met him?
He's got tail.
We're never doing a dragon movie again because
You say that
What
now.
else? Yeah,
I got
because
plenty
we'll
of them.
never
A dragon heart's coming
we
up.
will never. I'll never get away from Peter's dragon.
It's fucking sand in it.
That's what
Okay.
she said.
Next week it's Tara's pick. Speaking of what she's gonna say, what are you gonna say?
I was between two.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just texting this, so I got it. Don't worry about what you just gonna get.
What?
What you got, Tara?
What?
Nothing. That's for me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do because I would wager. I think that at least 2 out of 3 of you haven't seen this movie. If not all of you.
Is it a chick flick?
It's not.
Is it an action movie?
No.
Is it a Is it a balls to the wall something? I don't know.
It's called Ideal Home.
I'm gonna ideal get the fuck out
You
of
might
my
see
home.
scores if you look this up right now, just so you know. You realize that, right?
He's gonna forget them in 10 minutes.
That's gonna show you just houses, not the movie.
Ideal home. Is it with? It better not be with Ryan Reynolds' wife.
It's not.
No, but it's got Paul Rudd in it.
That tracks.
And he's hot in this movie too.
What?
From the title, I would say that it's 2 gay dads and a kid. It says these
Not
dads
exactly,
suck,
but-
but there's only one kid between them.
Sucks something.
I'll tell you as far as they are a gay couple.
Oh, Steve Coogan.
No.
I like Steve Coogan.
They're a gay couple in the movie, and they're an anti-kid gay couple.
A bickering
So-
gay couple must suddenly deal with the unexpected task of raising a 10-year-old boy. I do like Steve Coogan.
And Paul Rudd is hilarious in this movie.
I do like Paul Rudd.
The way that they talk in the language is so bad too. It's awesome.
I do like bad language. I do like people talking about bad things. Oh, Jake McDermott. Okay.
I didn't know this movie existed. I stumbled upon it like 2 years ago, and I
Oh,
was like,
Kate
"Oh
Walsh
my
is
god!"
in this too.
Yep. And I was like, "Oh my god,
I don't know who
yes."
Kate Walsh is. Also, Frances Lee McCain is in this.
You don't know who Kate Walsh is?
Yes, I know who
Oh.
Kate Walsh is. Come here.
I don't.
We think I don't know
But I
actresses.
don't know names.
No, I don't actually know who Kate Walsh is.
Oh, yeah, it's Grey's Anatomy.
Or that. Okay, sure.
Addison Montgomery.
Yep.
Slash Shepherd.
This movie is
Oh,
not
yeah, I
rated.
forgot about that.
This movie is not rated.
Oh.
I better not.
Is
Never
there
mind.
gay sex in this?
Don't know.
Because it might turn me on.
I might be like, Peter's Dragon.
I'm not even, and I'm not gonna lie. This to me is one of the best Paul Rudd has looked in any movie ever.
Is that the only reason why we're watching this?
No, but
Okay.
it like when I was like, what?
He looks tasty. We're going to watch this movie.
Doing what the fuck?
Back to the Wally cam.
I just
Oh,
was gonna...
no! Kazam!
It's like it knew.
Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there, please.
Getting kind of weird.
Anyways,
Falcor!
thanks anybody who's watching still. Thanks anybody who's listening still. Find us on the socials at The Decision Reel. Probably should say that at the beginning of the fucking show, but you know, fucking it is what it is. Let's catch us on the next one. We're fucking doing
Ideal Home.
Ideal Home with Paul Rudd.
Catch us on the flippity flop.
Deuces.
Later.